the honor of being the very first person in chat.
go button, and all of a sudden my family's like, I'm going to text. We need to all text at the same time. Yeah, so, sure. Why not? They want to know Starbucks pot. Dude, just get... They want to know what coffee I want. And I'm like, get the dark roast. Espresso blend? No, not espresso blend. That's pretty dark. Sure, why not? It's so much easier just to say yes than just go, you know what? This is fine. Yeah, okay, we'll drink espresso blend. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's fine. It all tastes like coffee, right? No, it doesn't. It's the darkest roast, which is, I mean, it is. And because I use pour over, right? Do pour over coffee a lot of the time. It's not that big a deal because, you know, it still needs to be ground and it's still whatever. So I don't think it's that big a deal. Plus, I have been on coffee TikTok or coffee shorts, coffee videos. Like there's a lot of them in my stream now, and they're all about making espresso. Every single one of them. It's just nonstop. And there's some crazy freaking grinders out there, like hundreds and hundreds, $1,000 grinders, and they're digital and they've got weights and they got scales and they got all kinds of stuff. Very cool looking. But man, talk about, like, I think I can get 90% of the way there with my hand grinder. I don't think I need to go full meal deal on that bad boy. But you know what? Someone said, you know, it's good. Oh, you spend that much on coffee or whatever. And I'm like, and someone else said, yeah, but it's a hobby, right? It's not just because I can make coffee, because coffee in the morning, whatever. It's a hobby. It's meant to be sort of like, hi, Lightgate, good to see you. Welcome. It's meant to be like you enjoy the process, you enjoy the technology, you enjoy the smell. It's like somebody who paints or does photography. Like someone buys a $1,000 camera. You don't go, you know, you could just use your phone. It's because you know that they like photography. And I think it's the same thing with coffee, or really a lot of stuff. You know, it is because you like it. Good to see you, Blanco. Hello, Ferric. Hi, Samus. Yo, Blanco, what's up, dude? Good to see you guys. And they all make, yeah, well, all they make is coffee. I think that's kind of the whole point, right? Is that if that there's no, it's such a focused machine, it makes really good, right? To be fair, their phone is a $1,000 camera. Yes, but the camera that is a phone is very different than the phone that is a camera. No, the camera that is a camera is very different than the phone that is a camera. That's what I meant to say. How was your weekend? Did you have a good one? How are you feeling? I am weirdly framed today. I've been having a conversation with my best friend ChatGPT about rearranging my office, and it came up with the best idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it. And so the background is going to be changing a little bit. Not a ton, not like substantially, not a huge thing, because I don't have much to work with. Like I don't have a lot of space in this room. It's like 12 by 12. So, but we can work with it. So it's, you know, what we're going to do, or what the hope is, I'm going to be turning the desk like 15 degrees this way to help take River's pain. Oh no, that's no good. Well, let's hope River's feeling better then. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You threw your back out. That's what the old people say. Threw your back out, right? Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, so we're gonna move it, you know, take it and kind of twist it this much, and then you'll be able to see that corner. What I don't like is that there's a door. Like, obviously you got to get into the room, right? So there's a door. It's like whatever. But there's so you could see this corner a little bit, which will give it a little dimension. Like being able to turn it all the way around so that you see the opposite wall, which is a big blank wall. You could do some stuff with that, but I'd have to go buy all new shelves. Like I still got shelves over here. Like it wouldn't work. Similar to chocolate experts, as you learn to taste different flavor aspects, you get more picky. Brother-in-law has started brewing beer with some friends. Oh yeah, for sure. Once you start noticing, it's like, you know, like wine or anything else, you become cognizant of the flavors and whatnot. Like that's one of the things that kind of really impressed me about Dragon Roast is that really pretty much everybody who tried it for the first time was like, this is noticeably different. Like, it's not the same as what we get from XYZ diner or getting beans from the grocery store. It's different. It's not the same. And because of that, you can kind of go, well, it's worth getting if that's what you like, because you can't get it anywhere else. It's pricey. I mean, you guys in the States get it for way cheaper than I do. Golly, you guys get it for cheaper than I do. I really wish I could find a way to get to the States and bring it over, but that's not how it works. International trade and all that jazz. Hi, Jones. Dated a guy who loved beer, got good at understanding what the different what they were going for with different beers. I still don't like beer. Yeah, I'm not much of a beer guy. I can tell, like, the beer I like is the beer I like. That's just the way that is. And it's usually one that most people, especially, my family, doesn't like. They like, your standard blonde beer, Coors / Budweiser / whatever. I don't like any of that stuff. I think it's gross and bitter. So I like smoother, darker, but I don't really drink beer. I don't really drink anything anymore. Like, I'm not an alcohol guy. It's just, there's too much misery in the world because of it. And I can have just as much fun with brewing some coffee as with beer. And I think I get a better deal, quite frankly, because it just costs so much. But anyway, you do as you will. Hello, Church Guys Gaming. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start with a Devo. We're going to do, because it's Monday, we're going to do a big Bible talk because it's Monday. And then we're going to jump into, I think the smart thing to do would be to jump into Final Fantasy, and we'll finish that game. And then as we finish that game, then we can get back into sort of Minecraft Monday and all the rest of that stuff and see if we can find a rhythm back. And I'm not going super fast through it, but no, okay, all right. Thank you. I'm not going super fast through the game, but I think we're doing a good clip. We should be done by the summer. We'll see. Hey, Shenanigans, good to see you. Glad you're here. I hope you're well. Hope you're doing well too. The chances of me being done earlier is slim, although I am doing some fun stuff. I don't know if you guys want to see. So on March 16, amen, that's right, Sora Oblivion. Yeah, if you want to see, I'm doing some fun stuff. So I was at the mall because it was Sunday and that's what happens. So I've got this, which was at the As Seen on TV, or whatever they call it nowadays, since there's no such thing as TV anymore, As Seen on the Internet store. So there's that, and it's all kind of something to do with TikTok and things that I don't go on TikTok. And then I got this, and if you don't know what poppin' cooking is, it's kind of interesting. They have like you get a little bit of liquid, and then you make the goo, and the goo turns into a certain shape, and then you stack the shapes, and it turns into like a gummy bear type thing, right? Doing sort of okay, but not fantastic. Hey, take okay when you can get it, right? How about root beer, birch beer, ginger beer? That's a great idea. No, actually, to your point, I don't know if that's the point you're making, but all three of those are very different, right? Throw sarsaparilla in there, and you've got, like very different flavors of a similar type thing. Same thing. And then I'm kind of excited by this. There you go. Like that? It looks so good. Like, I can't wear it out. I'm not going to wear it anywhere else, right? I'm not going to wear it anywhere else. I'm going to have to only wear it on stream. But at least when I'm on stream, I'll look official, right? I should get a blue shirt. There. Perfect. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that on Thursday. So for the Thursdays in March, we're going to be jumping onto the GTA roleplay server, the one where everybody's a first responder, and we're going to be playing on there, having fun. It was really interesting on Saturday. So we kicked it off on Saturday, and it's sponsored streams. So they wanted to be everybody was there, really excited, and we were doing really fun things. Like we had I was able to join in on like a prison prison bus escapee, and then I went and towed some cars, and then I was able to wander around and try to find some people to arrest, and it was fun, and everybody was kind of on the radio, so it felt really alive. It was really, really cool. It was so much fun. There's a lot to learn, like so many buttons, because every time you get into a different vehicle, whether it be an ambulance or I don't think they have ambulance. I don't know what has a stretcher. Must be the fire truck. But anyway, fire truck and police and helicopter and tow truck, they all have different buttons, right? And they all drive weird. And then there's also the radio stuff, and there's also like calling, getting the calls and receiving and going to. There's so much. There's just so much. But I think once you get used to it, you know what I mean? Like once you get used to it, it'll be a lot more natural. There were people on there who were really good at it. Like they were using full role play, using the military army like call signs and things like. It's very cool. It was very cool. Been on there a couple times. It's neat. Yeah. I think what I need to do is I need to get my controller to get a lot more like change the key whatever button assignments, because then I can like when I was playing, I couldn't answer if I was driving, I couldn't answer the radio without putting it down and hitting and hitting a button on the keyboard. So like that wasn't good. Like it just doesn't work. So if I could like use my thumb to do that, I think it'd be great, because you spend a lot of time in the car driving around and moving around. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, right? You always spend time in the car. But it's if you're trying to obey the traffic laws too, it takes a lot longer to get places. Both controller and mouse keyboard. Well, yeah, I don't think you can get away with not, right? Like, because F10, going on duty, and you hit F10, then you got the whole menu, and then you got these other things that are happening. I don't think you could get away with it. But I'll tell you, driving is so much better. Keep on to your controller. Yeah, exactly. I think the getting around is easier with the controller, more natural. But when you start doing interactions with people or NPCs or whatever, it's so much better to have access to your mouse and moving, because there's like 50 different options. And yeah. Hello. End of Streamfest sale. What's that?
You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 3 times.
What's Streamfest? I don't even know what that is. I'll make sure my YouTube dings, because we got to get the YouTube dinging. Otherwise, I'm going to miss it. There we go. What's up, guys? Thank you for the lurk. Tomorrow's Tony Hawk, Minecraft, and GTA Enhanced. I saw that you mentioned the GTA enhancement, or someone did. I think it was either you or Conroy. And I went looking for it. That's crazy. I don't know. It's going to change the server at all, or if it's all just local like patches to graphics and whatnot, or if it is gonna kick me off the server. I really don't know. Yeah, the M4 chip is kind of rad, and then now we got the new hybrid chip from AMD, which is crazy. If you don't know what that is, you know how you buy a CPU and then you go buy a GPU, and they're two different things. You get like the big beefy GPU and you slam it in there and you get your CPU and whatnot. Well, they've been doing hybrid chips for like PlayStation and those other consoles and whatnot, and it's just a GPU built into a CPU. And they weren't releasing them, and for whatever reason. But then when the M4 chip came out from Apple, and it's a hybrid chip, it's half GPU, half CPU. AMD was already making those for things, and so they're releasing it into consumer. It's going to be pricey, but like you can get a CPU that has the power of a 4070 built into it. That's more than enough, thank you. You know what I mean? Like that's plenty. That's plenty. Hello, ukulele. It's coming to GameStop? I don't think I have I don't think I've stepped into. Actually, no. I just passed a GameStop at the mall. We didn't go in. We didn't have time. But every time I go in there, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of stuff that I think would be really cool that I can't afford. And then I walk back out again. But I do that to a lot of stores. I do that at Starbucks. Walk into Starbucks. That's a bunch of really cool cups, man. And then I leave. And my daughter walks out with a drink. I don't know who that is. It's so interesting that Zucky brings the updated news. It's kind of nice to have somebody that's like, here, have some video game news. It's kind of helpful. Just like little. It's not good. Like I fooled myself into. Somebody gave me a gift card and I went there and I got a coffee and a breakfast sandwich. It's not that good. It's not that good, right? Actually, I went and talked to them a little bit about kind of community stuff because I was a pastor and I was I'm doing this kind of thing. And I went and talked to the community stuff and I had a conversation with them and yeah, we'll talk and get back. And I sent them an email and they never got back to me. And it's so hard to break into that, how do you help people and partner with these corporations and whatnot? I'd imagine they get requests constantly. I missed the midnight release of that GameStop used to do back in the day. Well, did you see people were lining up like around the block and for days on end to get the 5000 series NVIDIA GPUs? That's crazy to me because it like why do you not why are you excited about a GPU? I don't think that's the case. It's just like why are you so desperate for it? Like what's it gonna do that you couldn't do yesterday? You're going to go home, you're going to install it, you're going to play the game, and it'll have like 30 more frames, right? Especially if you are that person, then you're definitely running a 4090, right? Or you're definitely running a something that's good. Unless it was basically, this is my time, I'm going, we're getting the 5070 or whatever because I have a 3060 or a 3050 and I've been waiting to upgrade. This is what I'm going to do it. It's going to be not that many, and so you jump in and do it. I can see that maybe, but I feel like if you're going to drop 2K on a graphics card, you're probably in the financial position that you've got a pretty decent rig already. That's my thought anyway. Hey Zach, I left for Starbucks. I mean, go ahead. The coffee's all right. It's all right. The best coffee, in my opinion, is Tim Hortons. To get out is Tim Hortons Dark Roast. It's so good. And then I think McDonald's is probably after that. They've really upped their coffee game. Let me tell you what. And then your local diner, whatever that is, and then Starbucks. What's MWC? What does that stand for, Zucky? Those are the same people that line up 2 days earlier to get the new iPhones. Yeah. Well, and again, if they have the money and they're doing it, more power to them. They got money and time. It's just that I feel like if you can afford a $2,000 GPU or a $1,600 phone straight out of the Apple store, you probably have a really good job or a decent job anyway. And so therefore, don't you have to go to it? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I just don't. It's not what I think, and I'll wait. Like I don't feel that sense of FOMO for that kind of stuff. Now, I will say this: it is kind of making me a little nervous when these things are coming out because I'm gonna be getting a new streaming computer, and so I have a choice, right? I either replace my gaming computer with a better rig and then move that one over to be the streaming computer, which makes sense, or I go for a lesser computer and just get enough, I don't know, like a 2070 or something like that, and just RTX enough to do some compression and call it a day. And I'm back and forth on it because I'm like, if I could get a better rig that has some more stuff, I could edit videos faster, it would be be better. But at the same time, that's twice the price. You tried community coffee yet? Like the back, is it, I don't know, what is that, community coffee? I've never heard of it. What is it? Family-owned retail coffee brand in America. Nope, never had it. I didn't trash them. I just said that they're fourth. That wasn't an insult, you know. That wasn't like me and it wasn't an insult. I promise. Mobile World Congress. Well, that didn't help either. Oh, it's mobile, as in the cell phones. Okay, interesting. I didn't trash talk them. Thought we were friends, but well, yeah. See, like, I think if I were to get Starbucks beans and I were to go get their, not Pike, definitely not blonde, whatever their dark roast is called, Sumatra. Get that, take it home, grind it up. It's probably really good. It's just that I don't like it as much from them. Plus, they cost so much. In my mind, it's meant to be a higher level of coffee, and it's just coffee. Jeff, I'll get my money back. New Orleans roast is where it's at. Is it good? Is it that good? You guys have noticed it? Best part of coffee is putting it in the trash. All good. Do you like the smell though? Most people who are not coffee people, Donut, are the ones who are like, I like the smell though. You know, I like the smell of coffee. It's yummy, but I don't like the taste. Which, yeah, I get that. Well, actually, if you exclamation point coffee on my stream, you'll actually go to Dragon Roast Coffee, which is a sponsor of the channel. And what they're amazing coffee. They're in the States. It's only two guys that are doing it, two nerds that just love like nerd stuff and were computer programmers and whatnot, or anyway, electronics dudes. And they're pretty awesome. They're just really good guys and really good coffee. Smell coffee on off sometimes. So it depends on it. Yeah, if it's burnt and gross, yeah, I can totally get that. I don't want a Lenovo though, Zuck, because it's just, I don't want them taking my whole computer over. Like my son got a Lenovo and he couldn't even update his BIOS. Like, no thanks. Bought coffee this weekend, smelled it. Strangely, roasted peanuts smell more like coffee than the stuff I bought. Seriously confused. There's a million kind, right? Yeah, coffee smelled burnt. Yeah, probably not the kind of roast you want. Yeah, I totally get that. Sorry, I just remembered I had to do something. I'm going to make a note. What did I remember? I forgot what I remembered. Oh, yeah. I was going to write an article. There, fixed. I have a coffee guy who's a really good roaster for Archetype Coffee in Omaha. He's got 2 Grammys and 2 Dove Awards and prefers to make coffee. Oh, that's sick. Well, these guys were like that too. Like they were pretty successful in their their electronics or whatever business, the computer thing. They're just like, we love coffee. We're going to go do coffee. I don't imagine, and they're really happy about it, right? Well, if you have the investment, you can actually do that up front and stuff, and then do what you're passionate about. Yeah, you'll never work a day in your life kind of thing. Hit Celestial on Rivals last night. Let's go. You can't drink a Dove Award. Fair point. Fair point. Good to see you, Girk. Hope you're well. I'm here checking in, but going back to bed. All right, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you checking in. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Definitely. That's what's most important. I'm going to flip over to the other screen here just to show you that we're serious about the Devo. That's pretty. Oop, there we go. That's a little bit better. I woke up today. I just have Tim Hortons coffee in a mug that I brewed with a drip, and it's good. It's fine, right? Most of the time, that's what I'm gonna do. And when I want a special coffee, it takes 10 minutes to make 1 cup because I use, I do the hand grinding and I do the pour over and all that stuff, and it's great. I love doing it. It's just like if I wake up in the morning all bleary eyed, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I will burn my house down or something. And so therefore my first coffee is straight out of the Keurig or out of the coffee pot. And so then I'm good, What did Zach do to Shenanigans. You horrible person. Oh, no one. Jack's a lot of things, but he's not mean. It's true. That's exactly right, Leggy. I need a coffee before I can make my coffee. 100% true. 100% true. I'm done grinding rank, though. Rivals was the game I let by exception because I waited for it. If you, oh, okay, like you want, because yeah, you wanted it, you liked it, and you threw yourself at it. It's totally good. Yeah, I'm glad. I've been hoping I can get into something like that. I was saying the other day how I kind of gave up on. Well, it's exactly right, Shenanigans. That's why I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Always, always, always. If I assume you're joking, you're gonna have to work hard to insult me in text because I'm gonna assume you're trying not to. But no, I was saying the other day, I kind of stopped the gotcha games, and not kind of, but I did. I stopped the gotcha games, stopped those kind of, homework games, and I'm like, I'm so much happier for it because I started playing a game called Scarlet Nexus, which I actually played on stream, but I decided to do the other character. And it, you're just kind of there, and they give you the stuff, and you upgrade, and you're like, nobody's waiting for you. You don't have to stop playing the game because you ran out of whatever's. It's dumb to say, but like when it's all there in the game, and you've been gotcha-ing for a long time, it feels like you're cheating when all of a sudden you can get upgrades just because you want them. It's such it's a different vibe, and I'm thankful. I couldn't do Nikki anymore. I found when I was on Nikki, I was skipping dialogue just so I could get 30 more gems or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? This is a problem. That is not a good thing. Depressed, sure. Good looking, maybe. Mean? Nah. Smart? Not sure. I had finished ranked for good a few years ago when I hit top rank and everything, and I was bad for my mental. But I knew rivals were coming out, so I decided to let myself do it again. Well, you enjoy it. That's the thing. So there's a big difference between I did something because I didn't feel good. I had a hole in my heart. I was not using self-control. I had the motivation behind it was bad. I wasn't in a good place. And when I look back at that time, sure, I got, rank, sure, I got whatever. But it wasn't good. It's like people who look back on their workaholic time where they were leaving their parents or didn't talk to their parents, didn't talk to their family. They were just out there burning themselves out and making themselves sick, right? And then they come back and they're like, man, I made a lot of money or I made a lot of progress, but I don't like who I was. Now doing the same thing, going back to work, I'm doing it differently. That's not it? And now I can feel good about what I'm doing, or at least feel like I'm more in control. Then I had 2 bad and 1 kind of bad dreams last night. Just woke up from one. Nothing horror though. I don't know what the deal was. Bad cheese, man. You have some cheese before bed? They say depending on the cheese you eat before bed, you can really mess up your head. No wrong, hate it. Just want the pride of hitting the ranks straight up. I hate rank, stresses me out. So, okay, it's interesting. You say, if you were my kid, I would ask the same question. And I do this to everybody, so don't think it's just you. But like you said, I want the pride of hitting the ranks, right? So who are you trying to impress? When you say that, the pride of hitting the ranks, who are you trying to impress? Who's the actual person? It's lost its appeal for me. Just forget to play it. I'm switching out the music for something a bit more jazzy. I've decided I'm going to buy pretzel. I'm going to pay for pretzel. I can't do the same 12 lists anymore. I couldn't figure out how to get any decent GTA music. Like, I'm done. So I'm just going to give them $6 a month so I can use pretzel. And it's already themed. It's already curated. So that's it. I'm done. I've been trying to do it on the cheap, but it's not working anymore. I lost its appeal for me too. Just forget to play it when I was playing at a daily circuit. Do the circuit, get stuff. Yeah, that's no fun. It's no fun for anymore. I get carpal tunnels. Don't sleep till the grind is done. This took a week. That's rough, man. Still burning myself out. Sorry, did you say something, Shenanigans, that I missed? Nope. Still burning myself out because that's a healthy way to deal with problems. Well, I assume that was sarcasm, but like the pushing things aside so you can get stuff done. I mean, yeah, I was pushing things aside. It's when you're not doing it with good motivations and things are not good on the inside, you generally know. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't realize you're running away from grief or sadness or fear, or anxiety. You're running away from commitment or relationships, or that's why. Yeah, I figured. You don't know, but sometimes you do. Like the reason I'm at work today is because I don't want to go home. The reason I'm sitting in front of the TV is because I don't want to think. The reason I bring the radio into the shower, my phone into the shower and listen, is because I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. Like you generally, you know. Sometimes you don't though. I had marble cheese yesterday, so I guess I broke even. Marble cheese and some Parmesan on the pizza. I wonder how that goes. We got to start doing some science here. I did eat church after. And then came home, played some Minecraft, and crashed. I'm not a dreamer. I don't dream, man. I don't know if I just don't get REM sleep or my brain is just too, doesn't remember dreams. I don't remember. Are we crapping the cheese now? No, I would never. I love cheese. I see. See, the thing is about pretzel is that I went looking and I'm like pretzel, and it had a GTA list. Like, you want to play GTA and you want music here. There's the GTA pre-selected. This is what the music. It's all instrumental. It's not going to get in your way, and it sounds good. I'm like, yeah, sold. And then now, because we're listening to the same jazz lounge thing every day, right? That's just what we're doing. So it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. There. All right. Helpful at times. Yeah, I realized I just can't run away from things. Often I have trouble focusing on other things if my heart and mind are heavy though. So even if I'm busy, I'm usually dealing with the problem. And I don't think that's necessarily bad, right? I don't think it's necessarily bad to just admit, hey, you know what? I'm distracting myself. Sometimes you need to. You're just not in the place where you can process it. There's a danger zone where you go from, you know what? I'm not ready for this yet. I'll think about it later, to I'm choosing not to think about this. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Zuck. I'm choosing not to think about this, and that's unhealthy. There is sort of a healthy distraction, and I think that you'd get that from any counselor. Listen, if you're going to lose your marbles, and it's just better for you to go for a walk or, call a friend or play a video game or whatever, go ahead. Then you can at least salvage a few marbles. But if you live there and you never ever go back, you're just going to do yourself damage, right? Dreams are so vivid. I think they're real. Really? Oh, I'm so the opposite. Church Guy says, I have done it to run away from the loss of parents, lock myself in, give my little cave at home, and just hide away from everything that was rough in life. And I said, I think that's okay for a little while. I think humans need time to process, need time to grieve. It takes longer than you think. I've said many times that one of the things we forget about in scripture is how much time there is in between things. Right? We'd go from miracle to miracle to miracle to miracle to miracle, and event to event. But you don't realize, between this one and this one, there was 50 years. Between this one and this one, there was 80 years. Between this one and this one, there was 400 years. There's a lot going on. And so, every day, one of the reasons I think God takes so long to do stuff is because we take a long time to process things, to deal with stuff. And so, therefore, if we protract that over whatever we're feeling and dealing with, it's going to take a little while. It just does. Can I give you some of my dreams? Very vivid and detailed. And I'll remember several a night. Oh, no, really? No. I'm good. Not like I get super great sleep, but I don't want, I know people who have nightmares. I know people who, that, no, thank you. If I had to trade not dreaming for nightmares, no way. Speaking of dealing with problems, I recently learned about our shadow, the part of our personality that we're supposed to be suppressed growing up. I'm interested in looking into it more so that it might help me become more of an outgoing person that I want to be, more comfy in my own brain, they need to learn how to do shadow work to learn to grow. That's super. I've never heard of that. I have no idea what that is. I'd be very, very curious. Very nervous giving it. Oh, is it the talk? Number one talk, the big defense? Or is it a talk? Have you because you haven't done the PhD defense yet, have you? Because I know that was on the schedule. Speaking of waiting for things and things taking too long, you know. I still get nervous giving talks. I'm a little nervous about doing that one with at Reach with Mother Goose. Just 'cause, but I'm glad she's there. I'm a little. I don't want to make her look bad. I don't want to make her look bad. So I'm going to try my best to not sound like a tool. And it's but I think it'll be okay. Usually when I get up top there, you know, God is good and He helps me to be at least somewhat cohesive in my thoughts. Does Shadow have another name? Like Little Self or something like that? Been learning about something that my reading with there. But yeah, I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Because I know your inner child, but I don't think that's what you guys mean. Not yet, that's end of March, but it's a group of the chief examiner tomorrow. First time meeting her. Oh, far out. Well, God bless, good luck. I know good luck isn't a Christian thing, I get that. But what I mean is I hope the best things happen to you and that if the universe aligns properly and that it would do that for you. You know, I'm still a Christian even though I say words like that. Promise. Yeah. God bless. Speaking of, why don't we switch over to the Devo right now? This is what we're talking about today. It's very on the nose. So this is very on the nose. If you're having sort of a struggle, it's actually kind of interesting. We've been talking about that. You know, who am I? What should I do? Change my own behavior. You know, what behaviors do I like about myself? What behaviors don't I like? You know, things like that. I think this is going to be something that maybe it connected for me. Like the last few days here, I've been kind of off sort of mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know, this off. Wasn't super great. Things have been at home. All right, have a good one. And so therefore I was a little off. And so I was in my head a lot and I was in my, you know, doing my own thing a lot and not, you know, skipping devos, not praying, things like that. Just I don't know what I was doing. Like sometimes just lying in bed. But anyway, and when I woke up this morning, you know, because it's stream, it's immediately like within the routine. It's like, okay, I'm going to read the Bible, talk to God, ask Him to bless the stream, bring the right people, all the rest of that stuff. And it occurred to me, it's like, you know what, if you're going to spend 3 days in a row being kind of an atheistic tool who barely even thinks about God, and then Monday morning when you want viewers start going, oh God, I'm totally yours now, then it doesn't make sense. That's hypocritical. And then this Devo came up, so I thought maybe it would be one I could share with you guys. I'm gonna hit the button, or Samus is gonna punch me in the nose. She says she's saving up. She's got a checklist of times that I earned a punch, and that when I go to reach, she's just gonna lay them all out all at once. She's gonna come over, say hi, it's nice to see you, give me a hug, and just slug me as many times as the sheet says I deserve. And I think that's fair. That's a good it's a good system to keep me honest. Because if I have to go there and she has to pummel me for days she doesn't get any rest, her arm is sore, I'm bruised, I mean, nobody's gonna have fun, so I should probably behave myself on the way there. You know, it's a good incentive. Some kicks in the butt. Yeah, I gotta turn around for a couple. We'll do the front first. All right, if you don't mind, let me pray, and then we'll just read some scripture and talk a little bit about it. God, thanks for the day, thanks for your love, and thank you for taking care of us. Thanks for the joy of being part of this group and being able to be online for this amazing job I get to do. Thank you for everybody who you bring, whether it be the usuals or folks who haven't been here for a while or new folks. I pray that you draw the right people to be able to hear what we're talking about from your word and unite as a community. Please bless Taco to grow. Please help this channel to reach the right people. And all those who are listening to be able to have an experience with you and to feel a sense of your love through us and because of your Spirit. Amen. So let's read these together, and you'll immediately get the theme. So this is what this is. See if I can open it up here. If you look here, right there on the ESV app, there's a Bible reading plan, right? This one's called Daily Light on the Daily Path, and it's just a dude, probably 300 years ago or something, wrote this stuff down, and he wrote it in like kind of a paragraph sense, but it's all just scriptures. And so they go and they look up the scriptures, and I thought, you know what, it'd be better if we just looked up if we just read the scriptures straight up, because that's what he does. He just presents them straight, and so it's not like we're missing out on anything. Lifting dissonance. Yes, indoctrination. You're exactly right. We want for people to understand and live by the doctrines. Yes, that is correct. Exactly what we're doing. And so does everybody else. Everybody who raises a child, everybody who teaches a class, everybody who wants people to live their life in a certain way because they believe it's the right way, has doctrine and wants their people to follow it. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Good to see you, Dissonance. Welcome to the first stream of the Christian Ninja channel. Came in like a wrecking ball. Love it. Let's read this one. So Exodus 33:15-16. And he said to him, he, being Moses, said to him, being God, if your presence will not go with me, do not bring us up from here. For how shall it be known that I have found favor in your sight, I and your people? Is it not in your going with us, so that we are distinct, I and your people, from every other people on the face of the earth? So before, they go into the promised land, before they take off on their journey and whatnot, Moses basically just says, listen, there's no point in us going if you're not going to be the one leading us, motivating us, showing us all that stuff. I don't want to go if you're not ahead of us. So help. We want to go where you want to go. Okay, that's the first scripture. Second one, Psalm 32. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Be not like a horse or a mule without understanding, which must be curbed with bit and bridle, or it will not stay near you. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but steadfast love surrounds the one who trusts in the Lord. This is you get the theme now? You're picking it up? Right? God is the one who instructs. God has the way. We want to go the way God wants to go. We want to follow him. God promises that he's going to lead us in that direction. And then this warning, and I think we all, this is me, I think this is everybody, but it's such a don't be like the horse or the mule without understanding, which must be curbed with bit and bridle, or it will not stay near you. So the way that we, the way that we talk about mule or horse or whatever, we talk about, stubborn like a donkey kind of thing. And how do you solve that problem? Well, bit and bridle, as in other words, you force something into them so that they have to move the direction you want. It's you want to use them for what they're supposed to be used for. You want to ride them in the direction they're supposed to go. They're your animal. You want them to furrow. You want them to do whatever. And they won't go that way. You have to teach them how to go that way. Humans are like that. It's interesting you came in talking about indoctrination, because it's exactly right. When you're raising a child, you want to tell them how the world works, how truth works, how, which people to be nervous about, which people you can trust, which people to run to when you're in trouble, which people you should run from because you're in trouble. You want to teach them how the world works. This is where everything came from. This is the important truths you need to know. These are the kind of organizations you should be part of. This is the kind you shouldn't. And everybody has this system. And so what ends up happening when you're a child is you eventually get to a place where you get to choose on your own, and off you go, whether or not you believe your parents, or you believe the church, or you believe whatever else, or you believe the cult, and then you go to the church, like whatever. There's a point at which you take off. You have to make your own decisions. However, while they're under your care, it's part of the job is to curb them. In other words, like put guardrails on the side of their life so that they travel safely. And I think that's a really key part that people don't understand about humanity, or about the Christian life or about how people work. And that is, we require boundaries. Humans require boundaries. Everybody talks about how they want freedom. They want, leave me alone. I want to do whatever I want. I want freedom. Leave me, I just, let me make whatever decisions I want. Get out of my way. No government. Nobody, no parents, no teachers, no teachers, no like priests or anything. Just leave me alone. And the truth is, when a human is untethered like that, they are really, really, really anxious. They don't do well. We do not do well when it comes to living a life completely on our own, like we're in space floating off with no string holding us to the shuttlecraft. Like it's just not a thing we're good at, which is why every sport we play, it has boundaries, it has rules, it has things you can do and can't do. And within those rules is found the joy of the sport. You get rid of the rules, suddenly it's not fun anymore, right? We know that if you've ever played a sport, if you've ever done anything, as soon as you see someone cheating, everybody's like, well, that's not fair. That's not fun anymore, right? I don't like sandbox games. I prefer a direction to go. Invisible walls keep me from high level areas. I get lost, so yeah, like one of the criticisms of Scarlet Nexus was that it's just one big long hallway. And I'm like, that's not a criticism for me. That is a helpful thing. I like going that way, hearing the story, fighting the enemies that's in front of me, and looking for stuff on the way. I agree. Sandbox can be complicated. And for a lot of people, they need goals, which is one of the reasons why when Minecraft first came out, they had, go do whatever you want. And the cry from the people who were playing it was, we need to have a direction. We need to have some kind of goal, some kind of final boss, some kind of reason that we're doing this. Otherwise, it's not going to make sense. And so they brought the dragon out. Okay, like go slay the dragon. You can be done Minecraft. That'll be the end goal. So that you have to build this and learn this and structure this, and then off you go. Right? It's same thing with humans. When like adults, we need the boundaries. Like you need a job description. If you just came to a job and they're like, okay, go, you would be, what do you want me to do? Do the work. What work you want me to do? Well, make the company work better. Do the things that are necessary so that everybody is better and the place is better. And you'd be sitting there like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you mean. I don't understand my role. What are they doing? What am I doing? What are they doing? But as soon as you get that box, hey, Supersonic, as soon as you get that, this is where you are. You're you're the IT guy. You're the janitor. You're the person in charge of the accounting. You're whatever it is. Then suddenly you can flourish. You can thrive. You can do things that are helping everyone because you have your box, right? Sorry about that. I like make my own goals in Minecraft, but I guess I'm rare. I don't care about beating the game. I just play. But you just said, I make my own goals. In other words, you still have a desire for achievement, right? I want to get here. You give yourself a sandbox. You give yourself a hallway. And that's the point. If we need the sandbox to play in, otherwise it's not fun. So when the kid's growing, or when somebody is in school, or when somebody is being taught as an employee, or when someone is learning how to be literally any profession, they need to be curbed, right? They need to have walls, and sometimes they need to be forced to get back in. Like if your doctor goes off and is I'm going to do whatever I want, however I feel like, to be able to do the job I want. We call that a mad scientist. That's a bad doctor. Those are evil people. When they're like, I don't care about, what humans are. I want to advance medicine on the back of whoever cares. And all of a sudden you got Joseph Mengele or whatever his name is. You're evil now because you left the path. You left the everybody agreeing thing. It's how it works. Like I keep thinking about what he said, peak indoctrination lingo. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the point, is that we want to be able to show people, here is where you need to go, and don't go past it, because if you go past it, you're going to be in trouble. Hello, sleepy wifey. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but the steadfast love surrounds the one who trusts in the Lord. This here is it's interesting to hear this from a psalm, because usually what you get from a psalm is that the rich are doing well and they don't seem to get hurt, and how come the world seems so unjust. But the truth is that when you look at within the realm of the faithful, or within the realm of people who are in this world and I guess trying to navigate it in a certain way, when they don't follow that path, when they don't follow the where the bit and bridle and the curb goes, then they become wicked, as in they become bent. They go the other way. They get miserable, right? You can just see that within all the realms. Like, I can think of, my son's a great example, but there's lots of other ones out there who look like, I remember he looked at me. He's like, "No, I'm not doing what you want me to do." He told his brother, like, "From now on, I'm just going to do the opposite of whatever Dad says. I don't want to listen to him anymore." And so as he did that, no matter what I tried, whether it be, bribe or threaten or anything, it was just like every single thing I could possibly do to be like, "You are throwing your life away. You're destroying yourself." He wouldn't listen. Like I would say eat, and he wouldn't eat for a day. And it's like, okay, that's not good. And so as he moved away from me, and as he moved away from listening and whatnot, and he went on his own way, his life got more and more sorrowful. He eventually fell in with the wrong crowd. He eventually moved away. He asked the government for help, and they sent him off into his own little town so that he could end up, miserable, addicted to drugs, and eventually dead. Because it started with, I don't want to do what my dad, the authority, the person who's supposed to be helping and taking care of me and guiding on that bit and bridle thing. I don't want to be doing what he says. And it eventually led him to be, just, it killed him. Would you ever condemn your son to eternal torment in any circumstances? I don't condemn, right? That's not my job. And I would never ever look at my son and go, "You should go to hell and be in hell forever." It's not my place, not my job. And I don't think anybody should ever want to condemn anybody to eternal torment. Like, I don't even like when people use the word damn. Like, if you damn someone, it's a real serious thing, especially as a Christian, right? Someone saying go to hell. It's if you understand the concept of hell, that is a horrible thing to say. I know it's so easy to say, and I know in our society we have such a we play with demons, we play with the concept of hell. We think it's silly, and Satan is just this guy in a red suit. But the truth is, when you say that, it is the worst thing you could probably ever say to somebody. I'd rather you tell them to F off than for you to tell them to go to hell or damn them, because it's so terrible. No, I don't think anybody should ever try to condemn anybody to eternal torment. We should be trying to help them. But I'm also not God, right? Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Oh no, my stuff isn't working. That's no good. Right. I'm also not, I'm not the guy that's supposed to be judging. It's not my job. My job is to love. My job is to help. My job is to teach. My job is to warn. My job is to encourage. My job is to spur. The Bible says, like, gotta give them a little kick in the right direction. That's all I can do. And it's not my job to judge. In fact, the Bible says literally that leave vengeance, leave judgment to him. He does it perfectly. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows exactly who deserves what and how much. And so my job is to love, care, help, and to bear one another's burdens, to spur each other on to love and good deeds, to be someone who's there and trying to be a good dad or good friend or a good pastor. And the rest is up to him. So yeah, that no, I would never, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Trying to find my follow button now. Kind of making me crazy. Extend follow. Here it is. Why you not go work? Why you not work good? You should have worked gooder. Guess we'll see. Okay, so yeah, many of the sorrows of the wicked. And I think if the opposite side of this, you see this all the way through the Bible, is when you are sorrowful because of your wickedness. In other words, when you're your own worst enemy, when you're making yourself miserable, when you're making yourself, sad, you're making yourself lonely because it's just your choices, right? I want to be in charge, and everybody's like, well, you suck at that though, and so you're kind of destroying your life. Or I want everybody to listen to me, and they're like, well, you're dumb though, and you were getting everybody in trouble, and you don't like that, and so you just continuously kind of pull away, and you end up miserable. The solution out of that sorrow is to say to Jesus, and this is why we say, Lord and Savior. Like if you hear Christians, your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, there's a reason that term is there, because Savior is salvation from hell, the torment, the judgment that happens to people who are sinners and who don't get saved. They're not saved by the Savior. But the other one is the Lord, and that is, he turns out to be the boss, right? He's the boss. And so you look at your life and you're like, I suck. I'm not good at this. I need help. I'm going to follow Jesus. He will be my curb. He will be my goal. He'll be my guide. He'll be my model. I'm going to do things his way because I believe that he knows better than I do. That's part of becoming a Christian. It is choosing your way out of sorrow, choosing your way out of misery, because you believe that when you follow Jesus, it's a better way. Jim said, God doesn't want to send people to hell. People choose to go there by rejecting Jesus. God doesn't want anyone to perish, but he gave us free will and respects it. He's a gentleman, righteous, loving gentleman. He won't force anyone to do anything. It all comes down to, the free will thing. That's what it comes down to. God can do what he wants. God will do what he wants, but he's chosen to give us free will. Hello! It's Venerable Will. Good to see you. Love it. Hats off for the hype. I like that so much. Very, very cool. Good to see you, Fedorable. Glad you're here. How's stuff? Hey, Liam Light. Good to see you. Hey, Tracer. Smart Alec Plays. Welcome. Bandito. Glad you're here. I am Christian Ninja. If you don't know who I am, I'm Christian Ninja. I got two things going on. Number one is this is my channel. We try to build a good community that loves each other, takes care of each other, and to bring in more people who are lost, lonely, disenfranchised from around the world and the internet, those who need, a good community. We want to be that for them. And the other side of it, I'm the executive director of the Alliance for Creative Outreach, which is a network of Christian content creators that we train and we bring together and we support and we show love to, and we bring them all. We have a class, we have a book, all that stuff, and I'm the executive director of that. And so if you join the Discord, what you'll see there is you'll have a bunch of communities like mine, and you'll also have a bunch of creators that are there being getting shown some love and taking care of each other. That's what I'm all about. What were you doing today? Majora's Mask. Nice. I'm not much of I don't know much of older Zelda. I basically started playing Zelda at Breath of the Wild. I played it OG on the Super Nintendo. I got as far as when everything flipped upside down, inside outside. You know what I mean? When you had to go to the evil realm, the opposite realm, and I'm like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do, and I quit. I quit forever. Then I picked it up again in Breath of the Wild. But cool, that there are a lot of people who are picking up Zelda. That's kind of rad. Scared the crap out of me. Earbuds in. Sorry, dude. Is it too loud? Is that too loud? I will. If you need me to turn it down, I will. I don't want to freak anybody out. Let's gotta find. I don't know where it is. Oh, I know what it is. Let's see. Just make sure that I've got the frame alert. No, it's pretty low. I don't know. No, your stuff is okay. All right. I try to keep everything kind of balanced so that nothing is too surprising. But I don't get to listen on the other side. I thought I balanced it 4 years ago. I left it that way. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Let's go. Spent most of the stream getting lost trying to find bombs, only to discover there was a shop selling bombs. That's it. Yeah, that's how I play. Yeah, that's how I play. How come you're not just doing it in the shop? You got like 7 million rupees. There's a shop? Yep, that sounds familiar. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Liam. There, you see, the thing works now. Yay. I fixed it. So what we're doing today, we're doing a little Devo, talking about basically the how God being in control, us choosing to let God be in control. We started with Exodus, where Moses says, I'm not going anywhere unless you go with me. We jumped into Psalm 32. Yeah, I know, Bentito. There's so many out there. It's crazy. You think that you're the only one, or that there's only a few, and then you find out that the well runs deep. You don't even realize how networked there's so many are. And when you get into Christian VTube area, there's even a million more. Crazy. I've been talking a lot about be not like the horse or mule, don't be stubborn. You need to learn how to follow. And that sort of brought up the concept of indoctrination, and should we be indoctrinating, kids and children and whatnot? People need rules. That's what we've been talking about, just to catch you up. Many of the stories of the wicked, we just jumped into the idea that when you are off and you're not listening to God, you're not living by the rules, whatever that box is, you end up making your life miserable. And the way back is to submit yourself to the rules, to the box, to the curb, to the sandbox, to where the boundaries are. And when you do that, suddenly your life is easier. Right? That's what we're talking. And it sounds terrible when you say that, because our society is so obsessed with this idea of free will and wanting to be not told what to do, and how every individual's feelings and every individual's desires and all of their opinions and whatever, their truth is their truth. All that stuff is so prevalent in society right now, saying actually you're making yourself miserable. The best way for you to live life and actually have peace, love, joy, harmony, to feel like have comfort, to not feel so anxious and whatnot, is to bring yourself under the bit and bridle, to curb your life. It's doesn't sound good, and it makes it sound, oh, you're trying to control me. Religion's trying to control me. And the truth is that it's not that religion's trying to control you. It's just that we as Christians follow what the Bible says, and we believe it leads to a joyful life. And we've tried it the other way, and it didn't work. So we'd like you to have a joyful life too. So that's why we say that. Just, do what the Bible says, and you're going to feel a lot better. Like, is it hard sometimes? Yeah, it's hard sometimes. But what's more comfortable? Is it having a relationship with someone and then having a falling out and choosing to become bitter, to push them out of your life, to lie to them, to pretend it never happened, to always have sort of this wall between you because you don't want to deal with it, or doing the hard thing of asking forgiveness or seeking to forgive and finding reconciliation, going through the process and coming out the other side as reconciled people, which is better, right? This one sucks. It's hard when you have to walk up and go like, you made me mad and we got to deal with that, or I'm sorry I made you mad, or I'm sorry that I broke your whatever and trusted. Like, we got to work through that, and I want to be better on the other side, because on the other side there is a better life. There's more joy, there's more peace, there's more love. Whereas this one, where you avoid that, feels better up front, because this one really difficult. This feels better up front, but in fact, be living bitter and living away from that person and pretending all the time and wondering how they feel about you, and not being sure where you stand, and did I hurt them, and et cetera. That's just so much worse. That's a sorrowful life, which is why the world saying, just cut all the toxic people out of your life, never talk to anybody who you don't agree with, is actually worse than find reconciliation with people that you were struggling with, live at peace with as many people as you can. And if there's a way that you can get right with them, get right with them. That's a better life, because then you can go to bed at night and you're like, I'm right with people. I'm good. I don't have to worry about all that. It sounds backwards to the world, but the truth is, the bit that brought the curb is a better life. We'll keep going. feel free to interrupt. We're doing a Devo, but it's not like recorded or anything. Well, it'll go on YouTube, but at the same time, it's not like structured. It's not a podcast. Psalm 62:8, trust in him at all times. O people, pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. So we talked about the curb, right? We talked about sort of the walls. Refuge, strong tower, the bunker, the place that you go to be safe. God is the place you go run to and you're there. Like you feel a sense of safety when he's around you, which is why as you trust in him and do things his way, your heart's going to be a little off and you're going to be, because you're always going to be messing up. Nobody does it perfectly. And so the invitation is to tell him what's going on in your head, what's going on in your heart, what's going on in your life, your hopes, your dreams, your desires, your fears, your misery, your anger with him, your anger with others, your disappointment with everything. Pour out your heart to him. And as you do that, when you run into him, he doesn't condemn and he doesn't attack and he doesn't make you miserable. He doesn't try to hurt you, right? What he does is he becomes a refuge. Becomes that place where you hide. Yeah, you got to figure it out. Sometimes, anybody who's been through really hard times knows that as a Christian, you can get pretty resentful against God. You get really confused about it because God is loving and God is kind. And here I am being, absolutely wrecked, can't sleep, feel miserable, not my fault. And I don't know why that God would say, why is that kind? That's not kind. There's nothing kind about this. How's God in this? And so you really struggle with a relationship with him. But as you run to him and talk to him, you start to discover where he is in that, right? He becomes that place of safety when your heart's all whacked out. It really comes down to your position of who you think God is. Because there's going to be some people who believe that God is a big old boss that just wants to make you miserable and he wants to make you do, you have to worship him or you're going to go to hell, and you have to give your money up or you're going to go to hell, and you have to do everything his way, you're going to go to hell, and you're not allowed to have any fun or you're going to go to hell. And that's kind of your picture of who God is. He doesn't sound like a refuge. He's someone you got to run away from because he just sounds horrible. But when you meet God and you actually have a conversation with him, he really is part of your life. The Spirit of God is part of your life. You recognize that that's not how it works at all, right? That's not how it works at all. That when your life aligns with him, when your life is hidden in him, when your life is bound to where his boundaries are, that there's a lot more peace in there, even in the midst of all the struggle and trial. Proverbs 3:5-6, very famous verse. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. This is, I don't know, how many of you people have this on a sticker or a magnet or a sewing thing or stuffed on a pillow? A lot of people do. I did a science experiment with my coffee and threw evaporated milk in there to see if it would cook like the other ones do. It didn't. Very interesting. It's not getting all scummy on top. Science. I have it on my whiteboard. Yeah, there you go. We have this as a marriage verse. Yep, perfect. And it's a really good marriage verse, Ladgate, because if you break down how, exactly. Jeremiah 29. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Your plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Yeah. Exactly. But if you think about it through the lens of marriage, right? Trust in the Lord with all your heart. What's the implication there? Is that your heart is going to be askew, right? Is that your heart, your emotions, the thoughts inside your head because of your feelings are all they're gonna be a bit of a mess, especially in marriage, right? Even though you love that person, they also are the person that you give permission to hurt you the most, right? You give them all your vulnerabilities and you give them all of your fears. You give them, they're the one who you are near the most. They're the ones who you sleep next to. They're the ones you tell your fears to. Like that's your spouse. So they have a lot of weapons. And so if your heart starts going sideways in that relationship, then you're going to end up starting to doubt that. And it's going to start, you doubt the love, and you start to doubt their place and whatnot, which is why the assumption is, if you start with the assumption, my heart's going to go sideways on me. The desires of my heart, the things that I want, the place that I want to go, the people that I want to be with, the money that I want to make, the priorities that I have, the things I want to buy, my heart's going to be a little messed up in that. So I need to trust the Lord with my emotional life. Trust the Lord with the parts of my life that are led by feelings. Lean not in your understanding. That's not feelings, that's thoughts, right? In other words, your perception of how the world works and how everything's going, whether it be, this is what I feel about. I actually can't stand this verse. It's used so out of context so much. Tell me what you mean. I'd love to learn more. Right? Do not lean in your understanding, as in your perception of the world is not necessarily true. And if you have that thought in your head, that one. Okay. Yeah. I totally get what you mean. If you have that thought in your head, you know what? I might not be right about this. I might not be seeing this whole thing. I might not be able to understand thoroughly, fully what's going on. I can immediately think of politics. That's the easiest one, right? Like, there are some people who are like, let's go with Trump, right? Great example. Trump is an evil, sadistic moron who weaseled his way into power and only wants to hurt people. Other people looking at it like Trump is literally Jesus, and we should have him tattooed on our forehead because he's more important to us than the entire universe. And if you try to get these people together, what they're doing, both of them are seeing reality only through their own lens, seeing reality only through their own picture. And they're likely sitting in an echo chamber of other people that are telling them that, because they have leaned completely on their own understanding of who he is, how the politics work, etc., etc. If you choose not to, if you start with, you know what, I might not understand this fully, I may not be the one who grasps all of this, I need to learn more, I need to hear more, I need to hear the other side, then suddenly you have that humility allows you to live in a much more reasonable world, a lot less extreme. I would say, if you pray for our leaders, God is appointed. Yeah, 1,000%. That's what I'm saying, though, is that the ones who either deify him or demonize him, the extremity of which is usually because they choose not to even consider the other side. This here, trust the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your understanding, is saying, I'm going to see the world through God's eyes, right? And if we use government, the answer, God appoints government, right? Even the ones you don't like, whether it be Biden, Obama, or Trump and Bush, or whether it be whatever we have in Canada, because who cares? They're all the same, literally all the same. So we only have one government. It's just they change colors now and again. So you have the humility of saying, I want to see the world through God's eyes, allows you to actually have a lot less anxiety. Yeah, the 54th state. Yeah, exactly. Number 6, in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your path. So in all your ways, right? In other words, with all of your decisions, with all the ways you want to go, with all the purchases you have, with all the ways that you're going to do your money, your health, your relationships, your future, your job, your kids, your marriage, all of it. In all your ways, acknowledge that God's understanding and his way is better and more trustworthy. Submit to that, and now you will have a straighter path. You won't be crooked, right? You won't be crooked. You won't be on you've submitted yourself to the bit and bridle, so you're going to stay in the middle of the road. You're going to go where you're supposed to go, as opposed to be wandering all over the place sorrowfully. So he shepherded them. If you just say 78, 72, and then put your favorite Bible translation at the end of that, it'll come up in that other translation. I don't know why it defaults to I don't know what that is. So he shepherded them according to his integrity of his heart and led them in with his skillful hands. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? I don't know why it does that. Last one. Isaiah 30:21, and your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it, when you turn to the right or when you turn to the left. This is an interesting one. I don't know the context, and I don't really I didn't look it up. My assumption is that the voice behind is the voice of God telling us the way to walk in, and then when we turn to the right, turn to the left, we're listening. I'm going to take it as that, and if you know any different, please do. But this kind of speaks to that idea of the spiritual aspect of conscience, of leading. I believe with all my heart that God is real, that God still speaks, that God does have a unique individual relationship with everybody who listens to him, and that it's not just merely, the Bible and that's it. It's you can actually feel a sense of the presence of God. You can actually really understand his individual path for your life in a very real way because you're willing to listen. I believe God does still. Now, when I say still speaks, do I mean that he's like a light, or Bush, telling you things? No. I'll tell you how it worked for me. So I was sitting in class a while back. I'll tell you, it's happened to me 5 times in my life where I believe that God has literally went, do this. And it was unquestionable. The last one was, I was sitting and I was thinking, meditating and whatnot. I was in a class. They were talking about, kind of listening to God as opposed to talking to God and telling him things, like sit there and listen. And I just said, God, is there something you want to tell me, about stuff? And I, from absolutely nowhere, got an image of a river that was rushing, and there was a log that was coming down, and a little girl jumped into, one sex anemone, a log was coming down, little girl fell into the water, and the log came by and crashed into her and hurt her. And then the river was slower, and the second slow river, same log comes down, little girl falls in, and she's able to climb onto the log and be helped. And the impression I got seemed very clear, is that I'm the river, that the mission that God has given me, the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, is the log, and the little girl are the people I'm supposed to help. And if I'm rushing ahead and moving really fast and just trying to go blasting through and make taco great and make the channel bigger and run through, that I'm actually going to hurt people while trying to help them with the ministries and the stuff that I'm trying to do to help. And that it'll hit them, and it'll hit them too hard and people get hurt. Whereas if I go slower, more methodically, trust God, not be as paranoid that I'm going to lose it all and that it's all on my shoulders, that it'll actually help more people, and I'll be less stressed out. They'll be less stressed out. More people will actually be able to get helped for a longer time. And that was a very real moment to me. It's not something I came up with. I'm not, that's not, to me anyway, that's not the kind of illustration I've ever had pop into my head. And it's something that I feel that God said. And when talking to other people, when listening to them without prompting, not prompting them at all, they would, I really think you need to slow down. I really think you need to slow down. I really think you need to slow down. You hear that about 1,000,000 times. You're working too hard. You're pushing too hard. You're doing too much. You're hurting yourself, things like that, without ever telling them about that quote unquote vision. Right. And then it seems very clear. And then if you looked at the Bible's very clear about us trusting him and listening, following at his speed, not trying to run ahead of him. It lined up in every possible way that I felt like it was God speaking. And so therefore I'm taking it as him speaking, which reminds me of this Isaiah passage, right? That if you're paying attention, your ears shall hear the word behind you. If you're paying attention, you will be able to find wisdom to be able to navigate this world that has so many choices and so many weird stuff and darkness and all kinds of stuff that God really does want to help you navigate. And you're going to get yourself in trouble when you don't listen, but he's there when you do. That's what I take from that. Take it as you will. Yeah. Well, because there's a sense of urgency, Jim. That's why. There's a sense of urgency to this. It just, talk about hell, right? Like, I don't want anybody going there, so let's push hard. And then when he says, I'm not a Christian, but I know for certain the Bible has one thing right and one I don't want to mention it. It is too painful. Okay, hold on. one thing, example, right, and one species. I don't want to mention it. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not picking up what you're laying down there, Anemone. And if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. But I could appreciate that, from my perspective, the Bible is truth. And so therefore, if you when you read it and you are willing to listen, you're going to see truth. But you don't have to clarify if you don't want to. Just want to make sure that you know that it's close. I think a lot of people. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, that's the Devo. Just FYI. So that's what we were talking about was, we were just talking about following God. And for me, I'll take it from this. For me, this was a reminder that, that in all the ways that I'm going, not just in the channel, not just in Taco, not just in family, and not just in whatever, but my life is far more elaborate. All of our lives are, right? We got health issues, we got, choices every day, we got what are we going to eat and all that stuff. That as I submit more to him and as I listen to him and as I do things his way, that the anxiety and the fear and all that stuff that could be rising up inside of me, the paranoia of, what bad thing is going to happen, that will go less, that there will be more peace, more joy, because I know that I'm following him. It's when I fall off the wagon and I start doing things that are for comfort, but, really ultimately make me miserable, or things that are to control because I feel like I need things to go faster, better, slower, whatever. And I want to be in charge and not letting God do that. That's where I get miserable. And I think to me, it was a reminder of going, you know what? I want God going, I want the whole thing. I don't want just your ministry and your marriage and the big stuff. I want all of it, because the parts of your life that are going to be miserable are the parts that I want to fix. And some of those are just the usual things. Seek the kingdom first and all these things will be taken care of. Yeah, exactly. That's a great verse. Yeah. Seek first the kingdom of God and all these things will be added unto you. Yeah. Which is right next to the don't worry, right? Don't worry about what you wear. Don't worry about what you eat. Don't worry about where you're going to go. Don't worry about that stuff. Because if you're trying to find out, God, what do you want me to do? God will take care of the rest. Still waiting for one moment or extremely big miracle where I can feel this is for me. Years waiting. What would you want? Hey, Abby, good to see you. I'm gonna sit down. 2:00. Oh no, it's 1:30. Good golly. I'm gonna sit down. What are you looking for, Anemone? Make old people noises. Fully seen and repaired. Let me switch over to just chatting. Fully seen and repaired, being able to move. Do you mean existentially, or do you mean that you want to be physically healed? What brings you by, Abby? Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Don't put God in the box. You make it a miracle and miss trying to press it into your mold. Not calling you out. Well, to Jim's point, the basic understanding for Christians is that we don't know what we need. We don't know what's best for us. We think we do often, and so we prescribe to God, right? God, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. This is what must happen, and at this time and in this way. Or I'm not going to like you, not going to trust you because I know it's best. And I think often when you're more mature and you've gone a little bit further down the road and you've made that mistake, I think I know exactly what I want to do. Boop. And you go forward and you look back and you're like, I left a lot of carnage in my wake. I hurt a lot of people and I didn't get where I wanted to go because it's not actually where I was supposed to go. And it took a lot of course correcting as I was learning and figuring this stuff out, and, miserable. I should have just started by thinking about this first and then going, instead of ready, fire, aim. And so if God were to work a miracle, were to utterly and radically change something, it may not be the thing you want changed, because it may not be the best thing for you. I can think of walking into the doctor's office and, you say to the doctor, hey, my tummy hurts. I want you to give me tummy medicine. And he pokes around and goes, you don't need tummy medicine. You have an ulcer. You need surgery. Or you have a blocked something or other. You need different medicine, or you need something. And you look at the doctor and go, no, I need tummy medicine. Give me that. And he goes, it's not going to help your problem. In fact, the side effect is going to make things worse. You need to submit to me. Let me tell you what your problem is, because then that'll actually fix it, right? If we do that with doctors, and we can trust that doctors are going to be able to prescribe things that are healthy to us, because of the problem we don't understand, it works with that way. That works spiritually too, right? That works spiritually too. That I really tried. It was really complicated, Jim, and I can thanks for myself. I don't know how to explain, but I'm not to notice gut feeling and soul warning. Yeah. But the thing is about that anemone is, from a Christian perspective, none of that is, the term would be irredeemable, right? God can do a lot of good within the stupidity that we offer him, right? I can think of a lot of stories of people who were completely off the rails, whether it be, drugs or workaholism or alcoholism or just leading their own way or following a cult or insane, whatever, just all kinds of bad stuff. And when they look back on that, after God got them out of that situation, they look back and they go, that was really dumb. I was being really dumb. I don't know, I was so committed. I could hear some voice telling me, stop being so stupid. I just didn't want to listen to it. And then when I finally relented, came back, God's working on me now, and I feel a lot better. But God doesn't leave you there. In fact, he goes, okay, I'm going to redeem. I'm going to use all that garbage that you went through, all the bad stuff, and I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to use it for your good and my glory. It can be turned from the worst thing to something that actually in your life can be used for good. That's one of the miracles that God promises when it comes to redemption. Hey, Star Blue. Good to see you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We usually think that when you become Christian, first you need to clean yourself up, you need to make yourself all better, and then you can come to God once you've got yourself all worked out as, be better. That's actually exactly the opposite, is that you go to God when you're a mess, and he helps to unmess you up, unscrew up your life. And as he does that, he doesn't just kind of put you on the straight and narrow. He actually uses the bad that was in your life, and he's able to bring it into alignment with his will and be able to do good things with it. Yeah. God can redeem anything. Yeah. The example I always use is the worst thing that humanity ever did. The number one worst thing humanity ever did in the history of humanity was to sacrifice the Son of God, to kill the Son of God as a criminal on a cross. That was the worst thing we ever did. But God used the worst thing that humanity's ever done in order to be the greatest thing that he's ever done, to bring us the greatest sense of redemption ever, right? That's God does that on a more microcosmic scale, where the worst thing ever becomes the best thing ever, but at the same time, this really bad thing can be something that you look back on and go, I don't want to do that again. I don't want anybody to go through that again. But now I can I can go places, do things, and have perspectives that other people don't. I can actually pull people back. You know, think of, like, for example, I don't know, like a porn star who leaves the industry, becomes a Christian, and now is, or, you know, prostitute or crazy business, like super hardcore business guy, or alcoholic, you know, whatever, like really deep in the yuck. God pulls them out. Now they have a special permission, special voice, special ability to reach into the places others can't, and to understand them at a different level, because God can use them to help the people that are still there, whereas other people wouldn't have that kind of voice. It's a small example, but at the same time, it's something that I think is very, very true. So just FYI, every stream, if you don't know, if you're new here, every stream's an AMA, which means you can ask me anything you want about anything. Every stream's an AMA. Ask me anything, and I will do my best to answer your question. Doesn't have to be on topic. It doesn't have to be about anything specific. It could be something on your heart, something on your mind, something that you're thinking about, and I'm more than happy to talk about that. So feel free to interrupt, even if I'm playing a game. Feel free to jump in and just kind of ask something, and I'll pause and we'll talk about it. I can only say that as last word of my long permanent term, I got trapped. It sounds like you're in a pretty rough place, or we're in a very rough place, and that you know that you can get out, shouldn't be, don't want to be there. I hope you have help. I hope you have people that show you some love and are able to serve you in that place. Why am I awake when it's 60 degrees and freezing? I like sleeping when it's cold, but it's pretty cold up here, dude. Pretty cold up here. I had my heater on last night, just keeping the bedroom warm. If I wanted to find an old video where you gave an answer to one of my questions on YouTube Live past posts, is there a site or way to find it? It'll be from months ago. If it got turned into a video months ago, then it probably will be on YouTube. Like if I actually copy pasted it and edited it and put it on YouTube, then yeah, because I wasn't doing live back then. Probably. You'd have to remember the title of the stream, because I usually don't go in and re-edit the description to be whatever we talked about. So if it was a video, then it became a video. If not, right now there's 60 days worth of background videos that are available, or unless of course Samus has deleted them all. But there is a bunch of background videos that were there. So I don't know. Maybe that's the best I can give you. Or you can just ask it again, and I'll do my best to try to replicate whatever my answer was. But sometimes I don't do the same answer because I'm in a different place, Over 60 days, yeah, bummer. If it was a moment, like we took some time to talk about it. Sometimes I do turn it into a video or a highlight. Sometimes it turns into a highlight, so you can look through all the highlights. Might be there. The highlights stick around for longer than 60 days. But sometimes I don't do that because it's a lot of work. Okay. Well, if there's no more questions, no more AMA stuff, then I'm going to put my headphones on. We're going to flip over to Final Fantasy, start playing in there. But I want to make sure you guys know that you're number one. Most important thing is you guys. So please, by all means, ask away. But other than that, we're going to jump into the game. Did I tell you guys I tried No Man's Sky again? Because I really wanted to like it, and I just couldn't. It's so dull. I know that people love it. I know that it's one of the best games, etc., and it's come a long way and whatnot. But the whole first part of the game was just such a grind. Walk over here, walk over there, go get a flower, come back, process the flower, turn that flower into a thing, turn that thing into something else, get another thing, add to that. Then you eventually get the refiner. Then you can put down a base. Like, I'm just like, I am not in the mood for this. I tried yesterday just to play Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I've been thinking this for months. I've been like, man, I should turn on Tears of the Kingdom again. I really enjoyed it when I was playing. I never got around to actually finishing it. I should just do it, you know? Just play. And I sat down and I was in full lazy mode. Like, I wasn't even doing a controller. I was doing like the separate ones and like, you know, with hands around here. And I couldn't get into it. I didn't enjoy it. I was wandering around. It looked cool, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I was just not in the right mood, but neither one of those games really hit me. I don't know what my game is. I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy because Final Fantasy is, I don't know. It's story. It's interesting. It's funny. So like, it's a really good game. You didn't last 10 minutes? Yeah, I tried a while ago. And it's just, the thing is, you look at all these ads or you look at all these, you know, like the success story of No Man's Sky. They just released like chapter 2, huge update, really cool stuff happening. Like the space stations and factions and all kinds of cool stuff. I'm like, that'd be fun to get to, but not fun enough for me to put the work in, you know? Not fun enough for me to put the work in. You guys want to play some Final Fantasy? Should we jump in? It's up to you. I actually have some videos I want to show you guys. So there's a video series that's come out on TED Ed, which has some crazy like theories, discussions, topics. What was I watching? I watched one with my daughter yesterday. Should you be allowed to sell your own kidney? That was that one. And it was basically, it's like an animated feature. And what they do is they kind of try to present both sides of the argument. You know, one side is like, you know, you should be allowed, it's yours, you know, you can do whatever you want. Well, who's going to pay for it? Well, what about the government? And then they kind of talk about all these stuff around it. And then, you know, 10 minutes and then it doesn't give you a conclusion. It just kind of ends. And I think it'd be really interesting to go through those together. So I think I'm going to do a series. I've got to sit down and make a plan, but do a little series where we go through that together. I don't know if it'd be a Monday or a Thursday thing. Need more Monster Hunter? Are you enjoying it? Is it good? I hope so. Oh, wait, not Rebirth. No Rebirth. Be okay. Almost did the wrong one. Loving it, eh? Good. Apparently, did you hear? I think it's so funny. But apparently the Pal World developer had to gave everybody the day, like the launch day off because everybody was calling in sick anyway. So he's like, okay, guys, I know you want to play Monster Hunter, so we'll just take the day off. Just everybody take the day off. Like that's so funny when like a game is so popular, another game studio has to shut down because all those guys are playing it. I love that. I mean, you wouldn't be working on a game if you didn't like games. Donating to the stream. What would be? Sorry, I'm missing the context. I forgot what we were talking about. So yeah, crazy, right? I thought Flip Mountain. Yes, only February. Why? What did I do wrong? Did I? What? I am gonna try to get up the mountain. At some point, we're gonna pull it out. I'm gonna try getting up to because I'm at the top, man. I'm probably like 10 jumps away, 10 flips away. I absolutely wrecked the rest of the taco team, by the way. Like, it wasn't even close. Hello, Shadow Tuner. Good to see you. So no, we don't have a big event like that happening for March. What they want to do is they want everybody to Sorry, I'm gonna try to finish. They want everybody to try to play. They're like, why don't you guys go play too? And I think we're gonna try to do something a bit more interesting in April. But I think it's just flipping February, moved into March, but lets the community do it. And I think we have some incentives for the Hype Squad. So if you don't know what the Hype Squad is, there's a taco team Hype Squad, and what you do is you'll have various like things that you can do, share this and play that and whatever. And if you do it and share a screen, you get entered to win some prizes. You get a cool thing, and it's designed to kind of, it helps us get promoted, but it also helps the community do stuff together. So that kidney donation, I have a slight delay in the stream. Why not? Yeah, right. I won't be needing your kidney just yet. I'll give it some thought, but I don't think I'm gonna need it just yet. Keep it reserved for me though, eh?
Hello there.
Well, hello. Good to see you, Miss Duck. I was AFK, so now I'll respond. I never don't VODs. I never don't VODs. And if people don't know, they might not realize that you gave me the go ahead. No, yeah. Sorry. Sure. Okay, yes, I did. Because we have to, right? It's part of the new fun thing they're doing. Is they are they're deleting all of our highlights. Where's the pity for anybody who was doing the whole select all your entire thing and turn it into a highlight to make a backup, because they deleted, they stopped doing that. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Today is actually, you know what? I'm gonna alter my hearts just to show you where I'm at. Where are my hearts? I'm about here today. I'm running about 3.5 hearts. Which isn't bad. I've been far worse. How are you doing? How's your new cast working out? Oh, this is Yuffie. Increases luck. I don't know what luck does. It's usually one of those things. I don't know what luck does. I'm not going to do it. And you find out after you're done playing the game, like, well, if you'd increased your luck, then blah, 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 the game would have been super easy and you would have won and it would have been great and get all the cutscenes. Like, all right, fine. Since I don't know what it is, I'm just going to pick it. Barrett's got 5. He can't afford anything. Poor Barrett. He just did a big fight and he still doesn't get any upgrades. Cloud, he's got 5 and there's nothing that he can buy because he needs more. Tifa's got 5. She can get what? Fire attack? We'll save up on Tifa. Aerith. We haven't even used Aerith. Aerith hadn't done anything. Quackly fine? Far out. 27. 27 what? What? I like the idea of this, but curious if you come up. Game of the month, but each taco member takes turn on choosing the game. Well, yeah, I like that idea. We were at the meeting and I was like, do we want to do another one? Nobody jumped at it. Nobody. It was quite obvious that I had kind of burnt that. I burnt that because nobody except me liked the game. Literally nobody liked the game. They all thought it was just a torturous thing. Black and red and purple. That's my channel colors. Throw a little yellow in there, you got the whole pack. Oh, am I still doing the yellow? Oh, that's so funny. I do not. That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna fix this. So la 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 la. That one. That's. We'll fix this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. That one. Nope. That wasn't it. 1A audio source? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Well, I don't need any of this. Put in yellow next? Yeah, you need a little bit of yellow. And then we'll do the full channel colors. Well done, though. You know what game I wanted to play? So there's this game called Level Devil. And I'm like, we should play Level Devil. And you wouldn't believe the level of nope I was given. Like an aggressive level of nope. All right, let's go this way. I'm using a controller now, don't you know? Don't you know? Okay, we're at least headed the right way. We're gonna go back to Shinra. Oh, interesting. We're not gonna do any fighting. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
And here I thought that Gus guy was just yanking our
Gotta move,
chain.
car. Have a good one. Be careful at school today. Score a goal if you can, though.
That said, is it okay to let the director get involved like this?
Were you going to stop him? Deploying riot control armor. All units are to pull back now.
Well, have fun down there, boss man.
I feel like that could have been. Do I have another boss fight? I just did a boss fight. I apologize, everybody. I have to do another boss fight, apparently. I just did one.
And now you're going to pay! I'm a director, and you will show me some respect!
Alright, well, alright, cool.
Immediate corrections strongly advised. Let's see now. Was it this button or...
Ow.
All right.
Alright, abilities, this is the better one. I love Prime mode. It's so good.
Here I come. No holding back. I did that on purpose.
You kind of go down like a punk, but I'll take it.
Not looking good.
And everybody dying.
Ain't dead yet.
I'm coming! Get ready! Yeah!
What can she do? I haven't played her in forever. What do you do? How about a I don't know. Sure. Neener, neener. He used neener, neener.
That does it! How shocking! That's it! Can you take over Let me handle this. You asked for it!
I'm so bad at that. I keep messing up. I keep missing every time. With Tifa, I'll get her all jacked up, and then I'll throw out the big fight. Miss every time.
You're gonna feel this one! I'd keep my distance if I were you. It's on you.
Hang back.
There! Come on!
Shit. All right.
Am I doing any damage whatsoever?
Sloppy. Let's do this.
Literally none.
Shit.
I wonder what he's allergic to. I should probably look that up. Hold on a second here. We're gonna use Cloud, and we're gonna use the ability to assess. What is he not like? I figured it was gonna be Let's Go. I was almost certain it was gonna be Let's Go. He's a big machine after all. So, what are we gonna do?
This ends here.
Don't overdo it.
All set. Got a sting.
Oh, that hurt. That was no
My
good.
turn. Deal with that.
Let me handle this. The limit and beyond.
Let's go. Oh, that didn't work at all. I killed Cloud. Crap. Crap.
Good to go?
This
You're
time.
up. Here goes.
She can't heal. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, she can cure. There you go. Cure me some Cloud. There you go.
Stay strong, okay? You got this.
Taking over. You're gonna regret that.
Bring it. Let me at him.
Let's go.
Keep it
That was kind of fun.
You're as good as dead.
Good, we're all geared up.
You're mine. You're dead.
This is such getting a super long
You
battle.
had your chance.
Got a sting.
Owie. Double owie. Okay, come on.
Get
This
him.
should help. I mean, he's not electrical, but he's level 5.
Keep it together.
All set.
She could cure, I believe. Let's go.
It's on you.
I got this. All right.
Get him.
Owie.
You worthless hunk of junk!
Junction override confirmed. Initiating a urine optimization protocol.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Second phase not dead.
Now you're in for it!
No holding. Get ready.
I got this.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Every time. I miss with her every time.
Get him. You're up.
My turn.
That does it.
There we go.
I'm in.
healing.
Overdo it.
I'm coming. Back to good now.
Oh, we're out of him? You gonna do an actual good thing? Oh no, he can help us. He resurrects people. I think we all get health now. Maybe.
Thanks.
Yeah, we do. That was good. He leaves, we get health.
It's your turn. Okay, let's go. Giving it my all.
You're dead.
Come on, let's go. What a fight! Keepers.
Gonna sting. Won't miss.
Take it over.
That's what you get!
No holding back.
Exceeding maximum rated output. Risk of limb failure is high.
Nothing to worry about if I finish this quickly!
He should explode soon, right? Please explode.
Gonna sting.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn?
Ow. All right.
All set.
That sucks.
Won't miss.
Hard to keep track, man. Oh, he died now.
On it.
Try using it.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Don't give up.
Stay strong, okay? There.
Everybody go charge that now. Good.
It's on you. Here goes. Tagging out.
Hang back. That'll do. Let's do this. This ends here. It's on now. You're dead.
I keep getting confused. Stop confusing me.
Get ready.
Don't think you'll walk away from it. Bring it.
This ends here. Gotcha.
Bring it.
That'll do it.
Let's finish this.
He didn't do much. Dude, it's brutal.
All right.
He's got to hit him with electric
You're
stuff,
dead.
and eventually he'll die.
It's on you.
Let me handle this.
Because you keep hitting him with thunder, electrical, firebolt blade, thunder. Eventually will die.
Won't miss.
Did that work? Did you not do anything? Oh, healing wind. Probably a good idea.
Oh no!
Yay! First try. Don't make me fight a helicopter. Oh, man, that was such a long boss battle. Like this right now, like the last stream, I did a boss battle with this guy who's lying on there dead. I killed him to death. But it took me 3 tries. It was like half the playtime to beat him, and then immediately into another one with another.
We gotta go. They'll be
With the
on
rest
us
of the
in a
scene.
minute.
Crazy.
They're on us now.
What's that? What's that? Can I have one and can I drive it? I bet it's the cat. Almost guarantee it's the cat.
Fear not, friends.
Never
Your
mind.
chariot awaits.
Dio?
It's Captain Pectorial. His abs have abs.
I've been using this to eavesdrop. Can never be too careful. But you were innocent. And I was wrong.
Yeah.
By way
You
of
are,
apology,
and yeah.
I gift you this.
Yes, mine. Please let me drive it. How's he getting home?
You will
Probably just
receive
jump.
a proper burial.
Yeah,
I
man.
promise you.
Thanks.
Very much so.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Like he's got such strong. He
Is
can
this
just
not a
point.
bit much, sir?
Stop.
The safety of my every guest is paramount. I don't know what happened in Midgar, but to me it matters not.
Be fair. If you looked like this, you would flex with every motion too, right? I know I
You're
would.
always welcome, my friend.
Barrett, hey man, we gotta go, bud.
Okay. Does anyone know how to drive this thing?
Leave it to me, lass.
Barrett, put your gun arm back on. You're gonna need it.
Barrett.
Right? Just all the time. Hi.
wanted me to live.
It's good to see you. Welcome to church.
Well,
This is our welcome
we're here
desk
for you.
over there.
To help take the load off.
I mean it, man.
Yeah, starting to think you might.
You'd get so many more
Come
people
on.
at church if you just had a bunch of just ripped, mostly naked, super hot guys standing out front. Don't you think?
Looks like
Maybe?
this is goodbye, old buddy.
Maybe not. Uh-oh. Let's drive away. Or discount Orpheus
Now's
comes
your
against
chance.
us.
Leave this riffraff to me. Time to get the blood pumping.
Yeah, exactly. Take on who you can win. That guy doesn't look like he can take care of himself. I'm not too worried about him.
All units. Avalanche has commandeered a vehicle and is attempting the fleet.
Avalanche was due the vehicle.
You said
We're not attempting to flee. We are fleeing.
I got this.
All right.
Oh, do I get to play now? Oh, Dio has provided you a means of escaping the chaos unfolding in the saucer. Give the Shinra forces a taste of your own ballistic medicine as you attempt to shake their pursuit. Aim, steer. Oh, great. I have to aim and steer. fire, reload, overcharge. That's a lot of buttons to remember. Let's go.
Who's next?
That worked.
Target sighted. Gotcha. Let's do this.
Take that, ground. Did I just switch to my mouse? Something infinitely easier with my mouse.
Attention, Avalanche! You have nowhere to run. Surrender!
Who's next?
Ow!
Come on. Who's next?
Yay!
Surrender! Let's do this!
Uh-oh, Barrett's gonna die. All because I don't know how to shoot.
Damn it! Bring it!
Need bullets.
Let's do this! Come on!
There's some trouble. Why are these guys so much harder to hit? Probably because they're moving and us.
What's up? Gotcha. Who's next?
Tracking increases. Moving to engage.
Wait, they got a new helicopter? How they get a new helicopter?
Gotcha.
That's just unfair.
There's no one to run. Bring it. Let's do this. Come on. Who's next?
I
Bring it.
I'm gonna die. That would suck because I don't want to do this twice.
What's up? Let's do this. Who's next? Come on.
Almost dead. Don't make me do it again.
Now you're in for it!
Really, that guy?
You want some? Bring it.
Wait, I can skip this? Hold on.
Gotcha.
They're gonna let me skip it?
You little corner!
I'm good. What's this if I want? That's hilarious. He let me skip. He was gonna die. Barrett was like on the edge.
Whoa!
That was pretty
Pull
tough.
this thing over right now!
How about you hit the brakes a little?
What the? Are you drunk? Hang on tight! Oh shit!
a big loop. Well, hello! I will pause so as to greet our new guest. Hello! Who's coming in? Devoria! Welcome, Devoria! Glad you're here. Hello, Daughter of Zion. Hello, Wolfcat. What's up, Devoria? Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. How are things? We're playing some Final Fantasy. I really like this game. I really, really, really like this game. I know that I'm not the only one who likes Final Fantasy, and this is not new information, but I like it. Hey, Mytholo, thank you very much. How are you? What was your whole thing? Did you get a shadow yet? No, you did not. Let's do that, shall we? Exclamation point. S-O, probably. I don't know if that works or not. I haven't done this in a little while. D-V. Boink. Boink. Did that work? It did! You're playing Zelda too. I've been rated by 2 people, and you guys are both playing Zelda. He was playing Majora's Mask, and you're playing Tears of the Kingdom. I tried Tears of the Kingdom last night, and I tried to play it, and I wasn't in the mood. So, Subnautica to jump in TOTK. Both, I tried. I'm like, man, I really need to play this game. It's so fun. It's so chill. It's like, and I just wanted to vibe. You know what I mean? And it was just, I just couldn't get myself into it. But that's cool. Well done. How you liking Subnautica? I was just saying to the group that I tried to play No Man's Sky, right? And those have the same kind of thing where you know, it's a lot of go out into the dangerous place, grab thing, assemble thing into other thing, repeat until you have a giant thing. And so, like, how are you liking it? Because I played Subnautica for a while. It was really fun, really pretty until the grind, you know, until it was, okay, now we have to go and build this and build that and build this. It's scary to everybody. There is some kind of subconscious thing, I think, in the human mind that just makes it so scary to be underwater. Chase dragons today, and I'll be running away from sea monsters and Freddy. Right? Yeah. I remember, because I went down, you know, before I was ready, you know, kind of go down and you're a little too far and don't have quite enough oxygen. And then all of a sudden you see this like scary thing come at you. And it's like, man, that's so scary. And I wonder if it's because in your brain, you are underwater. Like in your brain, you're like, I'm underwater. This is bad because I can't escape. The environment will kill me, or this thing will kill me, and there's nowhere else to go. And my house is way over there. Good to see you, Wolfcat. Hope you're well. Well, thank you for coming by. If you're new to the channel, I'm XtianNinja. If you don't know who I am, job here on the channel is just to build an amazing community who loves each other, takes care of each other. And then we go to the Taco Discord and we all hang out with a bunch of other communities. I'm also the executive director of Taco, the Alliance for Creative Outreach, which is a group of Christian content creators who we support, love, help, train, all that jazz. You don't die from thirst, hunger, lack of air, or infection, right? So I like games like this, where the worst I'm going to do is die in a ball of fire where we all get electrocuted and killed by a giant monster, or we win. There's no, you've got an infection, or you're now poisoned, or, you know, if you don't get to that bubble flower over there, you're going to drown. I don't want to drown. But at the same time, there are people who just love that, man. They love the grind, they love the fear, they love the anticipation. So it's like those people who play games with that just organized stuff. You know, where it's literally like just inventory management, the game. I hate that. Inventory management is so not fun to me. That's the worst part of Minecraft. When your pockets are full, you go back home and you're like, I just want to go play the game again. So you dump all your stuff into another chest. And eventually you come back and you've got like 10 chests around, all just jumbled up with garbage. So you have to spend 2 hours like rearranging and making a system and whatever. And it's like, I better build something so I can put it in a hopper and it'll organize itself. It just becomes a whole thing. That's the least fun part of Minecraft, is organizing your pockets. At least it's content. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. I don't play scary games very often, and or ever for that matter, but every now and again they throw a little element of creepy into a game. And to me, that's always a little bit more interesting. That's why I try to play story heavy games that have a good follow through, because then it's compelling itself. Like we just did 3 boss battles in a row. Like I kid you not. Like we went from Barrett trying to beat up his friend to the giant robot trying to beat up everybody else to, hey, we should run away and everybody's going to try to beat us up. And it was all action. And I was thinking, if I was sitting here by myself, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I'll sit here and play. But when you're watching, it's like there's only so much loud explosion you can take in your ear when you're lurking. You know what I mean? And then you got to change it up, which is why the creepy games are a bit better, because it's usually quieter and they're eerier and you get a little bit of the stuff. And then, you know, like most of it is done with ambiance, which nonstop screaming and smashing is not what I would call ambiance. But suffice to say, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to jump back into the game, and we'll see what the cutscene says. Everybody, if you haven't followed Devoria, or Wolfcat for that matter, please do. They're good little streamers. Well, I guess Devoria's not little. If there's any reason to enjoy creepy games, it's the peace and quiet. I'm just saying, it's not loud, you know? Yeah, that's the peace and quiet. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I stand by that. The reason to enjoy creepy games is the peace and quiet. Tried to get into the demo of the game from the Steam thing that was going on, Lost Skies. But man, that thing got me frustrating because it got to be a bit buggy because the character would not walk for his dear life. Which one's Lost Skies? Is that the mecha one that's coming out? Is that? Because I know there's one that's coming out where you're an anime mecha chick. Oh, that! Oh yeah. And a bunch of Sky Islands, right? Yeah, it's buggy. Mecha Break? Yeah, I think you're right. That's the one that on Steam is getting absolutely hammered, right? They're getting review bombed into the ground. What is it reviewing right now? Oh, is that not it? That is it. Where's the reviews? Gone. Maybe they turned them off. Anyway, but they were getting review bombed because apparently it is like microtransaction the game, I'm told. Super ambient game. Tried The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Did I play that? I think I played that. Bit short, finished in 2 streams, had a few jump scares, but it's not really scary. Very chill, actually. Mod fell asleep in most streams. Had a great nap. Isn't that the one? You're a girl, right? Like it's a girl detective, and you're kind of walking around trying to find out stuff, and you go to a bus, and you like, right? Is that the one? And you're kind of like on this net. What do you call it? Moss, whatever, like a marsh. Ethan Carter Lovecraft inspired? Okay, if we're going Lovecraft, no. That's too much for me. I can't do that. Reading is enough. Reading is enough. I wanted to like Lost Guys, but sheesh, struggle. And yeah, Mecha Break. It's getting hammered, right? Yeah. No buses and is a dude. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I'm fairly certain I played it. Like really, really sure. I think I did. But maybe I didn't because it's scary. It looks scary. I probably looked at it and went, it's too scary. No, I'm not playing it. I did play one that was sort of mysterious, spooky, but it wasn't like super bad.
How'd I do?
You want to point that thing somewhere else?
I've seen worse.
Shut up.
My relationship with Barrett has changed. Like in a good way. bad way? Are we friends? Are we enemies? Are we frenemies?
Some bad you are. Long past time my little girl knew the truth.
I'm not your father. What? Said the small white Asian child. I guess not. Okay, Asian. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. They're not the same color. Or race. I got jump scared of Rusty Trap, and then Miner. Get the mine that tunnel aside from that. Absolutely nothing scary. See, people say that to me. And then I'm just like, you know what? Nah. One scary is enough scary for me. I got scared playing Infinity Nikki. There was a scene where you had to go on a train. They jump scared me like 5 times.
If you don't mind my saying, you're in an awfully good mood.
I do mind, sir. Please leave if you're going to insult me like that.
It's been productive.
Well, if it isn't that guy who I totally remember.
Don't have too much fun.
This is why we need to keep playing this game every day. Because otherwise I forget all the details, and there's so many.
You called, sir?
Once you
What
figure
is the
him out.
status of the ancient?
All right, see you later, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it, Devorah.
We still have eyes on her.
Devorah, yeah. Devorah, yeah.
Is she looking for the promised land?
We don't believe so.
I see.
Is she a higher priority than the materia?
Not her so much as her birthright. It's a dream of mine to see it
It's pretty
with
fun.
my own eyes.
I played the first one, but not nearly
We'll step
enough.
up surveillance.
So this one I'm giving a real good attempt at just seeing all the stuff. And I'm so glad I did, because I'm really enjoying just kind of hanging out and seeing the world and learning the story and playing the mini games and stuff. It's so fun. I'm a little disappointed about the textures and stuff, how the graphics aren't super great, but they're pretty good.
Dream of mine.
They're PS4. They're not PC graphics.
Who are you? Really?
Oh, come on. You know me.
That guy again?
And I know you, Mr. President. You and your fears. Still just a child, aren't you?
Is that him from the future?
A pig-headed, pathetic, daddy-hating child. And under that brattish exterior, loneliness.
I don't.
This Kingdom
deny
Hearts
it.
ripoff character. Who is this guy?
Why would I? It's brought me all this.
I'm alone in a big room.
Now that's the spirit I'm looking for. We really need more people like you to give the world a shot in the arm.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of that. I'm sure they'll explain it
Truly want.
at some point. And it'll all come clear. Or I'll just sit here and go, yeah, man, that was crazy. Thanks for the lurk. Talk to you later. You know what they can't get right in this game? Sleeves. They've not figured those out.
Let's start this manhunt.
I'm a different guy again. Okay, cool. Oh, I know where I am. So this is where Jessie, I think this is where we met Jessie, right? She was in this little school helping out the kids. There's a lady dressed like a bumblebee over there. Okay, cool, I guess. See for what? Hiding your giant gun on your arm? Well, it's just odd that you think sleep technology would be fairly simple, but apparently they struggle with it. It wants me to go straight. All right, fine, I'll go straight. I'll play your little game. What's up, Zach? Hi, Sleepy. Why you say Zach for? Oh, this is Zach. That's his name. Okay, sorry. I got it now. I figured it out. How you doing, Sleepy? All right. We'll keep going that way. Wait, where is the destination? No, we're headed the right way. Okay, we're good. Hello.
Seen anyone around here who looks like this?
I'm sorry, but I don't know who that is.
Well, fine then.
Come check out our clearance sale. Our way.
Does this guy look familiar to you?
Who's that?
Don't know. He's a terrorist. If you see him, run.
Yeah, you got that right.
You really think that rift could swing?
My investigation into the Sector 7 plate above Midgard.
Ew, rats. Gross.
Hey there. You seen anyone who looks like this?
Can't say I have.
On the human body and is completely harmless. Additionally, Director Heidegger of Public Security had this to say in regards to the growing fear that the planet...
Like instinctually. Well, that sounds bad.
Shit. Think that's Avalanche?
Could be.
Definitely.
The day after tomorrow,
better check it out.
with the president.
Get out of my way, people. I'm the kind of man who runs toward an explosion.
Was there an accident? That's got to be Avalanche again. That's the.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So I have a new thing, just so you know. I'll show you. I'll show you. You may hello. You may or may not know, but if you look at my my little top here over there, I have a new HP bar that I change up for how I'm doing that day, and it's I'm gonna try to keep it accurate. It's got 10 steps, 5 hearts. Each heart has half. So I'm doing okay today. It's been a weird weekend. Didn't have a whole lot of. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And at the same time, I feel like I could have done better. And so yeah, I'm doing okay. That's how about that? Is that good? I'm doing okay. I have another thing I'm going to be doing too, and that is I'm going to be doing some little mana bottles, or I guess stamina bottles, little green ones. And those are going to be representing like me, because I want to lose pounds before I get to reach. So my incentive is to lose some pounds when I get to reach to look my best, right? And so I'm going to have like 1 bottle for each increment. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. You doing my best today too? Yeah, well, I mean, it's good. How are you doing? How's life? How's work? How's the home situation and the housing and all that stuff? You and your complicated life therein. I hope you're doing well.
What? I don't think. Can't we have a moment's peace?
Where'd you get the clock? So that clock is actually programmed by a friend. He just loves doing those kind of things. He's got a little project set up. He started doing little ones. If you look here, can you even see it? No, you can't. But he started with like a 9x9 grid that he kind of programmed to do some fun stuff, and he kind of made it do some little kind of simulate really silly video games or whatever. And then he got one that was more elaborate, and he got one more elaborate, and then all of a sudden now he's got this big wide one with a bunch of graphics. Crazy. Hit question mark clock, and you'll be able to see what it does.
There's our man.
Yeah, I was asking Sleepy. I forgot Yuffie gets motion sick, right?
Pardon me? So where are we bound this fine day?
Oh, I just... how's life? How's health? How's
and what's there?
Your home situation? All that jazz? Just looking for an update, that's all. No biggie, you gotta work.
Very well. South it is. Hold on to your hats.
Poor Yuffie.
Hey, RoboCat. You act all buddy-buddy, but we don't know a thing about you. Let's fix that.
There's not much to know. I'm a 9-to-5 nobody at a small Shinra subsidiary. Another paper-shuffling, copy-pasting forwarder of emails.
Another Shinra lapdog.
Lap cat?
My mistake.
But you lot are special. Properly special. Never met a specialer group of people in all my life. How could I not tag along?
How can I not tag along? Bullshit.
Come now, this is a road trip. We should be bonding, not fighting.
Barrett, promise me you won't take down Scarlet unless I'm there with you.
All right, I promise. If you don't give up the ghost right here and now, that is.
Last week was a little rough. Getting better, more confident in things right
I
now.
won't let some
Good for you.
stupid.
Every time you give an update, it's I'm doing a little bit better. I'm learning some stuff. I'm doing a little better. I'm learning some stuff. I love it. I love it.
Witch, right in the mouth. Oh, that's it. I can't.
Wait, just wait. We'll find.
I can kind of steer.
Pull over. She's about to pop.
Wait, Lassie! Not in the buggy! Not in the buggy!
Poor Yuffie.
Feeling any better? Leave me.
Where to now? We don't have any leads. And driving in circles, hoping to spot a black robe is...
The worst idea ever!
Poor Yuffie. Working and lurking? Working and learning. Good for you. I can't do both. My brain doesn't work that way.
You should get yourself a reading!
Ooh.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Okie dokie.
Your lucky food is mushrooms.
Mushrooms, eh? Mushrooms. Wait! Barrett, you mentioned something earlier about the Corel reactor, did you not? You saw a weapon there, right?
Yeah, but I don't recall telling you.
Straight to the princess.
It might interest you to know that just a wee drive from here, there's another rundown reactor.
Reactor? Materia! Okay, I'm good. Everybody,
go Yuffie.
Back in the car. Let's go, go, go!
Well, couldn't hurt to check it out, I guess.
Aye, just a wee drive from here, so it is. Shall we?
Why not?
Because it'll kill Yuffie. That's why.
Oh, Cloud? Mind taking the wheel?
All right, float it south through the sands till we start seeing green. We'll be pulling up outside that reactor before you can say Mako.
He's in my party now. The buggy is capable of traversing not only land, but shallow water as well, and faster than the average chocobo at that. Press down to call the buggy to your current location. Roll over transmutation materials while riding to collect them automatically. Hey, let's go. The Golden Saucer is offering new experiences at some of its attractions. Your success at the Chocobo Cup means you can now compete in the Chocobo races. Puzzlehead Coliseum also has started offering 6-person bouts. Oh, okay. Yo, driving music!
So, what was up with that lucky food fortune? I mean, why mushrooms?
Well, this reactor's smack bang in the middle of a place famous for, you guessed it, the world's favourite fungi.
Ooh.
Mushrooms grow near a reactor. I'll pass, thanks.
And I'm stuck. I need to get out. Can I get out? More powerful than a Pontiac Acadian, able to leap tall rocks in a single bound. Apparently not. Skippy Skippy. Oh, I can do new things. Cool. We'll come back around to that. Hey, everybody in. We're leaving. Take the wheel, Cloud. Apparently not. This is how road trips with me go. We just, you know, we go and then we stop to beat, then we go and then we stop to look at some cool stuff, and then we go and we stop, and it drives everyone crazy. Why are you stopping so often? I want to see stuff. What do you want to just get there? Yes, we do. Oh, all right. Well, no. Got it. Back in the car. I could run over those boxes. Not effectively. Oh, never mind. Totally can. Well, that opens a world of possibilities. Drives everyone crazy. Ah ha ha. I'm hilarious. I very badly want to go in the deep, scary tunnel. I'm going exactly the opposite direction I should be going. What? Hold on. That's a thing. I need that. Let's go touch it. Good things happen when you walk over to those things. Bonk. Lead the way, Sparkle. Where'd you go?
Corel's divine sanctuaries contain knowledge of the summoned entity, Alexander. Long ago, a great but wicked nation prospered in Corel. Legend tells that it was wiped out overnight by a giant mechanical construct. A construct called Alexander.
Isn't he from Nier Automata? Well, how am I supposed to get over there? Oh. What? Hold on. I just saw a thing. Where do you want me to attach that? Aha! Easy peasy. Although we have to do another boss fight. I apologize. And I've lost my buggy. Oh, I can call my buggy. Forgot about that. How many bad guys are here? Oh no, it's a freaking cactus. I hate those guys. I hate those guys so much. What if we just like sneak in? Yeah, that worked better. The passive approach. Pretty. Although, if I recall, this is a memory game. Or no, it's a beat game? I can't remember. Gotta pay attention. Yes. Y, B, Y, B. Yes! That wasn't so hard. Who are you? Alexander. Let's go. Do I get a new... Oh no, I gotta go beat him now. I actually have to go to Chadley and beat him up before I'm allowed to use him. Like a Pokemon.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
Lovely. I need new materia. Okay, guys. Do not disturb the giant monster. Just stay to the right. We're gonna sneak around. No reason to set anybody. Perfect. What if I could call my buggy and jump off a cliff? How much can I call this buggy? Hello, Hardcore. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I am... Oh, look, it's my buggy. How convenient. Almost like the game set it up that way. Uh-oh. I headed the wrong way. I always go the wrong way. Where am I headed? Wow, is this where I'm going? That's a long ways. All right, so out and right, and then hope for the best. I think the buggy was just, you know, it just knows. It's like Herbie the love bug. Why did you go that way? That way. The entire time you use this thing, it is rumbling, like non-stop. I'm gonna use up these batteries so fast. This is where I was. This looks different. This is gonna be a different one. Let's smack this and see what happens.
According to legends passed down in Corel, whenever humanity strays from the proper course, Alexander appears to render his righteous judgment. His pronouncements are absolute and cannot be defied. Parents sometimes tell misbehaving children that Alexander might come and smite them if they refuse to shape up.
I don't want to be smoten. Where to next? Oh, there we go. This way. That was easy. Or than I thought it was going to be. Oh, we're going to juice up Alexandria before we even meet him. Lovely. That's the way to do it. Do it. That's the way to do it. The cat's rubbing off on me. Pay attention. XBB. XBB. Here we go. That was close, right? Nailed it! He looks really intimidating. We should go catch that Pokemon. These are very cool.
Excellent work. I hope we can procure data from other crystals as well.
As do I. Even though I gotta go Pokemon catch them before I can do anything good with them. Did you almost fall off, Cloud? I'm sorry. Let's go. All right. Minor distraction. Off we go. Uh-oh. There's a mountain in the way. Oh, that looks terrifying. I don't like that at all. It looks a lot like those cactuses I've been trying to avoid all game. Gotta go. Enjoy the game. Thank you. Have a good one, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, nope. That's not for me. Farewell. Can I climb up the... Ow. How up can we go here? Not very. It's okay. I know how to fix this. Apparently it can't climb, but it can teleport. But it can only teleport when we're not in it. Cannot ride buggy here. Why? How about here? Immediate? Yes. That way? I'm definitely not going the right way. Where am I? I think I'm supposed to... I gotta go follow that river. I think that's the issue. Let's go get in that river. Back we go. There's probably something in there, but I want to move to the next part of the story. I feel like I've been missing story because of all the fights I've had to do. And I get it. That's the game. I know. Well, that was wrong. That was... like, oh, I'll just go in the cave and pop out of the other side. Nope. So what does it want me to do? That is just one great big long mountain. Over here? I guess we could try getting over there. Although this might open things up. You know what? No. We'll just follow the mountain, see what happens. At some point, it's got to go away, right? The whole world isn't one big mountain. Or is it? Hard to say. Okay. Follow the road? Is this a road? All right. That's too creepy. We're moving on. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh! That looks like it. Yeah, that looks like the thing I'm supposed to... okay, I don't know. Let's go. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Naughty. What we got here? Sure. Look how happy everybody is with me. They love me. I'm Cloud, most lovable, adorable person in the history of ever. Oh, I just realized where we are. Ew, those are ugly and gross.
Suck on this!
No.
I shouldn't use mega potions. I keep using them because they're just convenient, but they're also really expensive and rare.
Here I come. Shit.
Don't let me down!
All right! Watch and learn! Suck on this!
That was utterly useless. Take that, giant tower. Barrett, you know what? You're gonna be fired. I'm gonna fire Barrett.
Hey, that's not funny! Get lost! Let's turn up the grill!
Not gonna lie.
Okay.
These guys are not cooperating. Did I kill everyone else? Is everyone else dead? Okay, cool. I killed everybody. You know what? I decided to run away. I'm in combat, so it won't let me. I don't like that at all. Hi, guys. Why don't you go fight? You know? Why do we keep those guys around? I don't even know.
No sleeping on the job. All right.
Great.
He died too.
Be careful.
Great. I am way over my head here. I'm just gonna run away.
Come on. Get it together, Yuffie.
Let's just run away. Fleeing. That's what we're doing. That was bad. Walk without a rhythm and you won't attract the worm. Oh, that's right. Got to do the sand dance or whatever they called it. If I fall down there, is it gonna let me out? Let's follow this before we yeet ourselves off a cliff. Whoop! What did I just say about the eating? Yeah, that looks like an end of the road. Okay. Wait, what? No! Flee! Everybody died. I'm not able. Everybody's red and dead. Like they're just dying. Why can't I ride the buggy? I want to ride the buggy. Let me ride the buggy. It's not gonna let me pitch myself off the edge. I get that. Which is fine. I don't need to. Okay. We're facing completely the wrong way, but at least we're making some kind of progress, aren't we? Maybe? I don't know. It kind of sucks that you can't run over the bad guys. Like, as soon as you do that, it spits you out into combat, which I'm not super thrilled with. Hey, there's the ocean. What? Help. I'm stuck. Can I go off this cliff? I feel like I should. Come on. Oh, he won't let me. The buggy's too smart. Some kind of auto steering system where it won't let me pitch the entire buggy off a cliff. Lame. Run away. Well, the problem with that philosophy, church guys, is that I'm not leveling. So, like, I'm gonna be meat progressively, and I've done this every game I play. I just make this mistake, and it is you don't level properly, and then you start hitting bad guys way higher level than you because you weren't paying attention. Right? You should have beat all the little guys along the way instead of seeing them as a problem. They were meant to level you. I mean, it's a game. I have to remember that, right? It's a game.
Hey, check it out. Doesn't that rock kind of look like a cactuar?
It's just your imagination.
I really want to hit that. That green button calls out to me. But everybody on my team is dead, so we just can't. I'm close. Got an up? Okay, down this way, I suppose. Nope. Okay, this was a dead end, really. I guess not that dead. Oh, there's a mushroom. Let's go. Can I fall down there? I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. All right. Is there a way up out of here? This place is purposefully annoying. That I should be able to get to. That looks like a jump I should be able to do. Rude. I'm not wrong. The game is. All right, we'll go back around this way then. Where I just came from, man. Well, that was something. We need to sit down and heal. Everybody's dead. We need a little sit down. Well, I get to sit down. I'm Cloud, so I get to sit down. Everyone else just stands around watching me. Only have one cushion? I think I picked that one up. I literally just got that by running over some boxes. I didn't know I had so few. Last time I checked, I had like 14. Also, I hate boxes. Gotta be that way, right?
Hey, you think that mushroom's edible?
Yeah, go nuts, Yuffie. I need to use the bathroom. I'm gonna go grab myself a teeny little snack. I'll be right back. In the meantime, do me a favor, check out the website, !web, and sign up for the newsletter. I'm gonna try to start writing some stuff on there again because I was doing really good. I just got busy. But I'm gonna do some updates and whatnot. And also, YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000, so if you appreciate what we're doing, please go check that out. And after that, last thing, do a thing to, and then pick someone in chat that you think needs to be done a thing to. Promise it'll be fun. See you very soon. Well, hello. I got an apple because I'm being a good boy now.
Would you mind rounding up all the Mooglets for me?
All right, well, let's just jump right in, why don't we? I don't remember the buttons. Hold on, what are the buttons? Oh, lure the Moogle into the whirlwind. All right, cool. Lure, you say? How do I lure anything?
How about this?
I'm trying, but I don't know the buttons. All right, that didn't work out.
Over here.
Dude, what a pain. We'll keep trying. Oh, now I hold him. Oh. That's interesting. I've never done that before. Where am I bringing him? I'm so confused. Oh, he in the middle. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That was practice. This is practice. I didn't realize you could grab them. That's much easier. Literally caught you. But it's way easier when you know what the buttons are. Any more? Blue? Well, this guy's gonna be a pain. Yep, he's a pain. he allowed to go out there? Oh, he flies so far.
Over here. On the way.
No, don't go off the edge, please. There we go. That guy was a pain. Ta-da!
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
I really can't thank you enough for bringing all the Mooglets back. It's such a relief the Emporium that Mog and Mag built together won't have to close down. You're a lifesaver, Kupo.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
Thanks for coming to our Moogle Emporium.
How many do I have? I should have a bunch. I have 18. I can buy a ruby. I have tons of those. Materia up earrings. Ooh, HP 30%. That's not bad. Allows use of the highest level of precision defense focused materia, rendering enemies finding attacks ineffective against perfectly timed blocks. Oh, not very good at blocks. Collection of writings that discuss the mysteries of the planet increases Aerith's skills points. Ooh. Okay. What does that one do? Increases Red's skill points. If I buy that, I have 18, so I can buy that one. Okay. And then HP up 30% is probably pretty great. I guess it makes sense to buy that one too. Get everybody all leveled up. And now I'm broke.
Did you find anything you like, Over here?
Kinda. We're headed that way? Alright, come to me, my buggy. Nope, that's not a path. Nor is that. All right. That's where I got my butt handed to me, so we're not going there. And we don't fight griffins. Is that a door? I don't want to go in there. The door is shaped like one of those little cactus guys. I've already been this way.
All right, folks, keep those eyes peeled.
Peeled for what?
For a jungle, that's what. The reactor's nestled deep in the heart of one.
If that's the case, I think we're still a long ways off.
Can this handle a jungle?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
I guess we're going over there. Will it let me jump off a cliff? Nope. Dang it. No shortcuts.
Gongaga's just past these shallows.
Gongaga?
Chickamauga? Pick up monster truck tires, jet engines. You'd think, especially since it's like literally all terrain.
Hey, up ahead. That our jungle?
Indeed it is. Hold on, little Miss Car Sick. We're almost there.
Hooray.
Car sick, seasick at the same time. That's rough, man.
Think I'm gonna hurl.
Bit overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot. Oh, I meant to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's.
Cloud? You okay?
I feel like I've been here before.
All right, here we go. Let's go this way. First things first, let's level up. You never know. Red, what are we going to give you? Anything good? What do you got there? Amount of HP absorbed. MP by 3. Team up with your partner and do a strong... Okay, sure, why not? I don't use him very often. That's the problem. Like, I legitimately just don't use red, ever. Aerith, they make me use every now and again, so you gotta keep her a little bit leveled up. Magic defense. Gather strength. Okay, I kind of think magic defense might be a good idea. Tempest damage by 5%. War duration. Magic attack by 20. All right, I'm a sucker for magic attack. I'm gonna give her more defense. That seems to make more sense to me. Oh, I can level up the cat? Oh, okay. Neat, I guess. He needs health, I know that. Lightning attack. Where's your health, buddy? Mass HP. Increases ATB recharge rate. Yep. Cover HP when dealing damage. Yep. And now maybe something that actually does damage? Just to change it up a little bit? Oh no, I used them all up. Pray for me! Alright, now give me some Mega Potion. I really want them. Yay! I didn't actually think that was going to happen. Like anything else? I should just buy those. I'm just going to buy them all. We have 11. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not going to get crazy. Buy 4 cushions, though. Oh, I should check the materia now that I think about it. Anything good? The crocodile bracelet. No, it's all the same stuff. Oh, wait, no. Innovation, disempowerment, fortification, barrier. I don't think I have barrier. Subversion. Resistance to instant death. That's nice. Binding. Makes sleep. Alright. Poison. They have a lot here. Holy moly. You can raise people from the dead. I'm buying that one. Cool. You don't need to sit down because we already did.
Yeah.
The part where they all follow me, but they bang into everything in the entire... everywhere. I guess through the cave is the way to go. Won't try to get crazy here. Any sneaky stuff? Ooh, I can repel. Then what? Then I can go up over there, and I go across. Oh, fun. Sure, why not? Got some tunes. I'll get that. Interesting. Oh, I can call my chocobo? That might make things easier. No, I cannot call my chocobo. Fine, I won't.
Hey, Kate.
What is it?
If you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after.
Yeah?
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities.
You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
Oh, why did I even ask?
That is a solid tune, man. Good background music. Mushroom storage. Oh. Our new favorite food is mushrooms. I got Maiden's Kisses. I'm just gonna check and see what that is. Maiden's Kiss. Removes toad-related curses. Oh. Yeah, well that tracks. Boy, it sure doesn't know what to do with the lighting. Oh, hello. All right, I can set you up. Very pretty. What a big game. Guess we gotta go down. I hear children. Ah! Wow! That is one ugly whatever that is. Ooh-wee! No, sir, I don't like him. Yeah, we're just gonna not fight that. We're doing a, what do they call that? A passive route. Where's that purple? I like purple things. I'm gonna have to go look.
So, Kate, I know you've been ratting on us to Shinra, telling him where we are, you furry fraud.
Guilty.
I knew this cat had two faces.
Ah, come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the...
The divine sanctuaries of Gungaga hold knowledge of Kujata. According to folklore, this fantastical being is the tutelary of the forest. Thus, when disaster struck the Mako reactor, many believed it the result of Kujata's bestial wrath.
Ah! YXA, YXA. Oh, I missed the button. Retry. Sorry. I've never done that. That's literally the first time. I did it again. Shoot. It's YXA. YXA. Yeah. I'm dumb. Okay, try that again. Moth and the Lizard. It's so ugly. Okay, sure. This shouldn't be hard. Jeepers. That thing was legit scary, that little purple-looking monster, moth-looking lizard thing. I didn't like him. We're in a whole other land.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
Cool. We gotta go back the way we came. Follow the torches seems like the right idea. Oh well. Where are we going? Huh?
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
Nope. I did not. I don't have a forest chocobo. What's wrong with my regular chocobo?
Come along. The village of Gongaga awaits.
It's about time. I'm freaking starving.
Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
This whole place is very mushroom oriented. See?
Are these? They are! Gungaga mushrooms!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
not even reaching for my controller. I know for a fact this
Passing
isn't
through.
anything.
You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else.
We getting some Cloud backstory here? Apparently
Who
not.
are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see?
Shh. Well then.
Oh.
Welcome to Gungaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
That's a little
Come on.
sus, but all right. One thing you got to say about these games, these Japanese games, is that a lot of women are in charge.
Our village is a quiet
Non-stop.
one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way. Don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose.
Like they take like a 17-year-old girl and she's in charge of the entire army. Sometimes they take like a 10-year-old girl, she's in charge of the army.
Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day...
So, they're cheap as well.
This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
It's probably a trap.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga
It's gonna
rose
slide
from
to
the
the side and a
ashes,
rocket's
right?
gonna come out.
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free.
Dragged me all the way up the mountain and
Don't mind if I
not
do.
gonna go all the way back down. That's just
I'm,
inefficient.
Gonna take a look around. Seriously, get some rest, okay?
I can't rummage through your things and inject you with various needles and tests if you're not asleep.
Those Gungaga mushrooms you found? They're all yours if you want them. We got more than our fair share.
Are these actual words? I don't think they are. No, they're just random sketches. Sketches and etches.
That Cisne lassie was right, you know. If Shinra had wanted to, they could have done something about the reactor. But instead, they looked the other way. Willful negligence killed those people, and everyone thinks Avalanche are the bad guys. Sad.
Yeah, you work for him. Hey, bud. How are you?
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gungaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous. For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. But for someone like you, well, let's find out.
What?
Which of these do you think they are?
Do I think which are? The patch... Oh, I think it's that one.
Right ones.
Correct. I suppose this scent does make it rather obvious.
And also that they're pink.
The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself.
Neat. Part of the fun of playing these games with a controller is having the ability to control, like, sort of like doing like a movie sweep like that. I really enjoy the camera work. Often I'll just see if I can find a really good angle to treat it like it's a movie instead of going zip, zap, zoop, zap, you know, because that gets annoying.
See how they dry their mushrooms here?
Nope.
Bet they'd make for a mean stock. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilafs, maybe even a pot roast. What sort of thing would you go for?
Pot roast. Got meat in it.
Gonna go with the pot roast.
Ah, why does that not surprise me? I remember Mom saying how Claudio's was the best she'd ever had.
I'm such a good friend.
If you tell me what it was like, I could try and make it for you. Imagine eating Gungaga mushrooms every day. Now that's luxury for you.
Man, I'm good at friendship. Except with Barrett, apparently. Me and Barrett just don't vibe. Hello, strangers. I've come to take your vegetables.
These shrooms are Gungaga's specialty.
I think Gungaga is a really weird... Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here. God bless. Have a great one.
There's no finer sound in all the world than the voice of a humble piano.
All right. Good for you. Sure.
I regret that I've nothing to award you at this time. Nevertheless, I trust you will continue on your musical journey.
You can trust that, but I'm really bad at this. Cinco de Chocobo. Let's see what we can do here. Nailed it. All right, we'll do Cinco. Oh, that's so hard. It's so hard. Let's try it. See how badly we can do. I apologize in advance for all of your ears. So bad. Oh, this is so awful. Level 3, man. It's also syncopated. Wow. You know what? I quit. I'm butchering this song so badly, I'm making myself feel bad. That is enough. That is enough. I'm done. Ooh. Ooh, that was so bad. I should walk away in shame. Cloud should literally just give up. You know what? I've decided I'll never play piano again. I'm no good for it. That was so brutal. I gotta find Aerith. She's got to be around here somewhere. Hey, Barrett. I'm gonna get this wrong.
Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace.
Be a farmhand.
Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up growing.
Onions, mushrooms. Black Millie, Shelly, really?
Black Millie? Red Shelly?
Now hold on there, soldier boy. You do know they're used in love potions, right?
Huh? They are?
What? I
ain't
keep
playing
saying
matchmaker for
changed.
you, son.
So I actually did. I think changed means bad.
Shinra's doing its damnedest to bleed the planet dry, but she's still got life in her, and we gotta help her keep what's left.
Yep. Yep. We're not friends anymore.
It's break time, boys, and I say we spin it.
How's there nobody here to play whatever that game is? King's Foil. There she is.
The healthiest of health drinks.
Playing me'd be a waste of both my time and yours.
Okay.
I'll have you know, though.
I'm gonna be a level 8 blood tactician.
Oh, really?
La-di-da.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
I thought I was already like elite level. I've already beaten everybody I've ever met.
There's no better pick-me-up on the continent. And damn if that...
There she is.
Don't forget to try
Aerith! In here. Oh, that's Yuffie. Dagnabbit.
I am so bored. I am so bored. Bored right out of my brain.
Nice song. I'd love an encore. Quiet down, will ya?
Quiet down, will ya? You're a guest here.
Deepen?
Here comes the singing police. Sorry, officer, but I'll stop when you give me your materia. I am so...
All right, that tells me a little something about Yuffie.
Bored right out of my brain. If I don't
Ooh, what do you got?
die first, betcha I'll go
Bird of
insane.
Prey. What's that do? What's that do? What's that do? The materia? Probably materia, right? No, it's not materia. It's going to be... No. Guess we'll look at the inventory. Bird of Prey. No. Weapon? Oh, ooh, it is too. That's for Yuffie. Oh, son of a gun. That's a nice looking whatever that is. All right. Let's go change her thing up. So that is 49. This goes up 59.36. So that is a huge improvement. And yes. Oh, sick. She's doing well. I'm going to give her one of the new ones. I think I had one that lets you revive people. No, there was another better one. What the heck was it? Revival. That's what it... I already had one. That's funny. She could do barrier. Maybe what's empowerment? Oh, it gives you bravery. Oh, I see. Steel. I don't know what steel does, but I don't think it's any good. I'm gonna give her the revival. They sure sneaking around corners though.
Nothing else to do.
Like that, I'm surprised they found that.
But just wait.
And that's good enough for me today. We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I think I found a few videos that we can watch. A couple, at least one, for content creation stuff and, you know, basically like internet thingies. And then we can do something fun. It was kind of fun today, driving around. Wasn't too bad. Save, save, save. Save. Cool. And we're done. I wonder where we can raid out to. Let's take a look. Appreciate you guys being here. I hope you had fun. I hope it was a good talk for you guys too. I was encouraged by it anyway. Like I know I'm the one giving the talk, but you know, like being able to process through those thoughts just with everybody is kind of a big deal. Miss P, Pastor D, Charles Q, Peppa T. I mean, the easiest one's always Pastor D, but I have not rated Miss Positivity in a long time. I think I should feel like obligated, even though she's got like 1 million people watching already. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you soon.
The not quite